banned out to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lads, you've never got no action. Bitch, I'm all about me passion, music, money and fashion. Drugs and girls come later, in the end it's all a distraction.
Okay.
My girl's on my back like what you smoked for. Hypocrites just turn it to a coke whore. Kate Moss fame, and my bitches need their own tour. She jealous of the fiends like why you always on the phone for. Been about bands and he called me the strangest. Peas ain't ready to talk. Little man's been a wrong name for the kid. He the biggest street man, it's incredible hope. Purple runs, man's getting in bulk. One of my haters getting them soaked. Bad bitch when they get in the click when they hear their song. She ain't getting them. I racked out like a phantom. Me phone keeps having a tantrum. Emo boy with a party. This song your national anthem. Fuck gold, I'm a platinum. Me bro sipping on magnums. Got girls flocking all over cause I'm young, glitz and I'm handsome. If you talk shit then I bang them. You're banned out to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lads, you've never got no action. Bitch, I'm all about me passion, music, money and fashion. Drugs and girls come later, in the end it's all a distraction.
Okay.
Yo, how y'all feeling today, chat? Happy holidays to y'all that are celebrating whatever you're celebrating these next coming days, man. Hopefully everybody having a great night. Today's gonna be a good stream. It's gonna be a shorter stream, but it's gonna be a good stream nonetheless. Yo! Go man with the dude gifted. Hold on. What is wrong? Hold on, I'm sorry. What is wrong with this alert box? Can you please? What are you doing? Okay, I think that should be good. Mrs. Coleman with the 2. YXL Ella for life with the 1. I appreciate y'all. How y'all doing today? Yeah, like I was saying, man, what did I do today? I ain't do shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lazy ass chud, bro. I think I went to the gym. Right? I probably picked up 1 weight and then I left. I just took some photos and then I left. But we gonna get there. 2026, nigga, our resolution's gonna be amazing, nigga. We gonna meet everyone. Yo, wait, hold on. Did y'all like 2025? Like what would y'all rate? I'm not talking about what would y'all rate. What would you rate your year? What would y'all rate your year? Nothing else? Nothing? No? Nah? No? 0 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Damn, 6 out of 10. Shut the, yo, bro, shut your ass up. 5 out of 10. Okay, so what I'm getting from most of y'all is that this year was pretty mediocre for y'all lives. Like it was all right. I like this year. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it definitely fucked me a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. Like really bad. But you know, I feel like it's a year that had its really like high highs and really low lows. It was barely anything in between. It's either you have an amazing time or it's just ass. Nothing in between. But let's get this shit on the road, bro. Today we're gonna be looking at, yo, obviously today, I know some of y'all not opening y'all presents or whatever. I want to see the ones that have, which y'all get over the holidays, over the Christmas. I want to see, you know, is your shit valid? We gonna decide if, you know, if you got scammed or not. We gonna look at 2025 timeline by Tommy, that 1 hour ass video. And then the rest of the time that we got, we gonna look at some body cams because I know some of y'all wanted to do that. But let's get it started. Hold on, let me see, what is this? Let's get started. Say what up if you want me to say what's up to you. And let's get this shit on the road, all right? Lock in, bro. Hopefully everybody having a great December. I don't want to waste no time. We're going to get straight into the event, all right? Lock in. Join the Discord if you have an exclamation mark Discord mods. If y'all could please pin that. Roll call. Say what up if you want me to say what's up to you. Let's get this shit on the road. Lock in. Lock the fuck in. Hold on. Why is my shit sounding like this? Okay, no, it's good. All right, lock in. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, lock in. Finally, the emotes are back. Shit, I couldn't see y'all. Finally, all right, yo, what's good, what's good? What's good, Yuri, what's good? What's good, Frosty, what's good? Padway, what's good? Dark YXL, what's good? Skulls, what's good? David, what's good? Pookie, what up? Nina, what's good? Monk, what up? Ray, what's good? Oral Farming, what's good? What's good? Bozo, what's good? YXL Crayon, Padway, what up? TTV, Mirama, what's good? Anya, what's good? NBA, what's good? McKenna, what's good? Fluffy, what's good? Maddie, what's good? Ratty Rat, what's good? YXL Hair Follicles was good. Femboy was good. BG was good. Me Man was good. Adrici was good. Cake was good. Asen was good. Master Fui was good. Martu was good. Aiden was good. Sammy Boy was good. Zeddy was good. Parveen was good. B Jesus was good. Riri was good. Sorry was good. Salah Hair Follicles was good. Me Man was good. Alona was good. Only Summer was good. What up, Mirama was good. Finish German and I'm whipping around the baby. It's good. Was good. Sammy Boy Anti was good. Take what up? What up? What up? Your intern Gabriel was good. Madrid Lover was good. Plapisa was good. Was good. Ackley. What up, Me Man? What up, Little Tiny? Was good. Madrid was good. Was good. TTV Alona. Hippo was good. Was good. Xavier was good. Miss was good. Official was good. Red Circle. Let's get this shit on the road, bro. Get legged. Keep flipping around this. Anyway. Yeah, let's get straight into it. I don't want to waste no time. If you haven't already, make sure y'all join the Discord, exclamation mark Discord. Okay, apparently my mods wanted to abandon me this day, so let me go ahead and pin that. Make sure y'all joining that up. Are y'all at least enjoying y'all winter break or time off? Huh? Please tell me y'all are at least joining that. Yo, since it's Christmas time and I made 10 videos for you throughout the year, can you maybe give me a sub as a payment for my work? I lost $110,000 and you. Recipient is ineligible to receive a gift sub at this time. Oh God, that's what it says. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry. Anyways, what was I talking about? Y'all enjoying it? Hopefully everybody having a good time. Good. No. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was too broke to enjoy breaks. The only thing I enjoyed about a break is the fact that I don't actually have to go to school or nothing. That's literally it. Some of y'all, if you have the privilege of actually doing shit in your summer, bro, bless you. Because I promise you, the only thing I had for break, nigga, is just watching more TV and sleeping whenever I want. That's literally it. But let's get this shit on the road, bro. I want to look at what's going on in the world before we start, and then we're gonna get straight into the event. I want to make sure everybody like coming in, and then put y'all whatever presents y'all got. And then we're going to get this shit on the road, all right? First up, we're not going to look at Reddit today, no. All right, hold up. All right, I'm gonna quickly scan through this 120 stream streak. Yo, Ackley, you're a legend. Wow. Epstein, okay, let's go ahead and see what's up. Epstein files, claims, okay, I can't hear shit. Hold on. Why my mic dead? Yo, why my mic dead? Epstein files FBI tip claims Trump. Why can't I hear anything? Now I can. Yo, hold on. Bro, what? I'm gonna tell y'all, this is what I'm gonna predict, right, chat? Everyone that voted for Trump, they're all gonna be like, oh no, I never voted for him. If anything, yeah, no. I thought there were two bad candidates. No, I never voted for Trump. I swear to God. No, it's absolutely crazy to me. Cause you can say, okay, Kamala's probably not the best representative, whatever. I'm not really rocking with her. But you cannot tell me you thought Trump was going to be a good president. There's no way. I've never seen someone carry themselves so terribly. It doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you go with. You got to admit, bro, Trump just looked, bro, there's no way you looked at him, his past, the way he carries himself and think to yourself, yo, this nigga should be leading the country. I don't know, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like, I feel like this was the most, like, bro, not only we told you so, but it's like, dude, what were y'all expecting, bro, to be like, you know? I thought it was just the most inherently obvious thing in the world. Salah, are we gay? Salah, are we gay? What are you talking about? Why are you looping me in with the question of your sexuality? Are we, dude, I don't know. I don't even know how you look like. Why are you asking if no, I'm not gay. Bro, we don't even got, I don't know you. Oh. Anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, not shocked about this. And let's be real, bro. I feel like Trump could literally be doing all of this and they still gonna let bro finish his 4 years in office. I don't understand why y'all want this orange ass nigga in the office. I'm gonna keep it a stack. $100 games are gonna happen, says X Call of Duty. Dude, yo, I'm bugging. Or games went from $60 to $70. They said, and then 80. The way it shifted from 60 to 70 to 80 now to 100 is fucking insane. Y'all ain't even wait a couple years in between. Bro, inflation is actually terrible because what you mean? Yo, a PlayStation 5 costs like 500, right? Why is one video game 1/5 of that price? Does that even make sense? Y'all niggas gonna get me hot in here, bro. Shit, bro. I feel like, come on, this is not the right way I want to start 2026, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing this bullshit, okay? Because if so, niggas are gonna go back to pirating games. And don't let that happen. Alright, this is terrible. Don't let this shit go. Whoever does this shit, we not buying your game. Unless it's GTA. GTA the only game that could do this, and I'm a fold. Next up. Do I care about the rest of this? Okay, we know a lot of the people in the politics are terrible people. Call of Duty has died in a car crash at age 55. Dude, whenever I find like people dying in car crashes or whatever, am I the only one that thinks, oh, inside job, someone did it, there's gotta be the CIA? I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too into conspiracy theories and shit, but for some reason it's crazy. Yo, what's good, JCW? Bro lost 100K. Yeah, get banned. Get banned. Get banned. You think I'll play around like that, nigga? Dear Salah, I watch your content and it makes me feel like the greatest. It makes me feel the greatest feeling in the world. It's enlightening to see your face reacting to videos. It's unfathomable that someone as perfect as you could exist in the same world as others. Everyone should be exposed to the great content you create. It's heavenly and beautiful. If you were to ever stop posting, the world would genuinely be in shambles. You are loved consensually by all your fans. Please, bro. I've had a long ass day. Please tell me your shit isn't AI generated, bro. Please, bro. I just need one. Like, if your shit actually, like, not AI detected, bro. If it's not, dude, I will love you, bro. Deadass, consensually. But please tell me this is 100% human, bro. Please, bro. I really need this, bro. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that, bro. I'll take the 20. That just means, you know, you just crafted this shit well. I'll take a 23%. You know, I'll take a 23%. You know what? I'll at least most of it was real. At least most of it was real. All right. What is this? You're a great. What are you linking me? All right. Anyways, I don't really care for the rest of that. The new shits is a bunch of politics and Epstein, and let's be real. Every politician is low-key kind of a weirdo nowadays. Let's go ahead, get straight started with the event. If you haven't already, make sure y'all join the Discord. Y'all can say what's up to YouTube and let's get it on the road. Hold on, let me put some like copyright free music in the background. Copyright free. All right, come on, let's get one. Let's get one. Copyright free Christmas music. Copyright free Christmas music. All right, let's get it. Let's get this on the road. And let's see y'all. Let's see y'all Christmas presents. All right, let me put this shit all the way down. Y'all say what's up to YouTube and let's get this on the road. I think that's good enough. That's good enough. What's good, YouTube? Today is Christmas Eve and I'm doing this a day early, but today we are going to be rating your Christmas presents. All right, I want to see, did y'all get blessed? Did y'all get hoed? One or the other. I want to see you got cooked or you actually got something good. All right, we're gonna be rating y'all presents one by one. Join the Discord if you haven't to be in events like this, and without further ado, let's get started. All right, let's see what type of bullshittery y'all got in the Discord. Let's get it. Hold on, let me put this to the side. Let me put this to the side. Let me go ahead and also start the TikTok live. So boom, boom. 1 second. What's good, YouTube? Not gonna lie, Salah look like a femboy. You know what? Sometimes it's my fault for addressing some of this. Cause I feel like because I addressed this, that's why niggas think it's okay to call me these things. I ain't gonna fall for the rage bait anymore. I agree, low Kirk-genuinely. Alright, bro. Alright. Let me go ahead and start this and we're gonna get started immediately, alright? Let me load it up. Alright. Let's see what type of bullshit y'all send in the Christmas presents Discord section, alright? Yo! Hold on. Yo, TikTok, you going low, nigga? You taking your sweet ass time. Yo! Did this shit just close on me? Nigga, if you don't launch? Hello? What's... Go live. Alright, we good. Go live. Okay, bet. Give me 1 second. Let me just... Technical difficulties. Start virtual cam. Boom. Christmas presents. Alright, let's see what y'all got. And let's get this on the road. Alright, boom. Go live. We are live right now. Alright, boom. Let's see what y'all got, chat. Lock in. I'm not, yo, what type of, come on, I'm gonna need something more energetic than this. You know what, let me go to the one I had, the time when we were doing the snacks. Dude, what was it? I can't find it. Fuck. Okay, maybe it's not that deep. It's never that deep. All right, let's get it. All right, rating y'all. Christmas presents, lock in. First present, what do we got? They gave you a... Who is that? Is that Sakura? Yo, I'm not liking this, bruh. Not gonna lie, I'm not liking this. And, dude, why you got her skirt up? You don't think I don't see that? Nigga, you don't think I see that? The plushie, like, dang. And you got her in a stripper pole with some Old Spice? Look, I know that's a full-ass tube that's unused, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm dead ass scared for this plushie. I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 10. And why you squeezing her thigh like that, bro? Let her be, bro. And pull her goddamn skirt down. 0 out of 10. Next up. Nigga, is that a water cup? You got a water cup? Not even the actual drink? They gave your ass the free drink shit? I don't know, bro. Is this like a coworker present? 0 out of 10, gang. Hopefully next year you get some legit, alright? Next up, what do we got? A half-smashed Dell computer in the snow. Okay, this gotta be trolls. Either that or you hated your gift, or you hated your present enough to just destroy this shit. I'm not gonna lie, if I was to get a Dell computer of everything, I'd be mad as hell too. I'm gonna get this shit 1 out of 10. I seen I hope it's a PC. Either you took this photo from a long distance, but I'm gonna tell you this right now, gang. That is not a PC. And that might be like a piece of the PC. Maybe a little part of it. You feel me? But bro, Chacho, that ain't it. Bro, Chacho, that ain't it. I'm gonna have to hold your... I'm gonna have to hold your shoulder when I say this. That ain't a PC, bro. Alright? Next up, what do we got? Unlock genetics. Nigga, what? Don't tell me you are a look smaxer, nigga. Yo, please don't tell me you're a look smaxer. Just that black pill shit? You trying to get like blue eyes, blonde hair, bro? This some like Ariana race type shit? Nah, bro. What the hell is iGenetics? Am I being an idiot? What is this supposed to be? Is this like a book? Is this like Atomic Habits? Like one of them like self-help books? What is this? Unlock genetics. Nigga! I'm sorry. Isn't that shit already unlocked? Is that not already unlocked? Either way, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. And I don't know if this is a hot take or not. Books are not a gift. Alright? If you're gonna give me a book, give me something else. If you're gonna give me a book, I'm gonna assume you really love this book and you want me to read it. Books are not a gift. I'm gonna just say that right there. Next up, what do we got? By the way, let me know if y'all want me to turn the music down a bit slighter. Rechargeable mod for VR controllers. I don't know what that is, but it seems like you really needed it. 5 out of 10. Next up. Okay. Look. I'm gonna be honest too. How much do y'all rock with action figures? I feel like it's cool for decorations, but besides that, I don't really care as much. But I love Naruto, and I'm not gonna lie, Itachi, that's a nice action figure of him. I'm gonna get this 6.5 out of 10. Next up. Okay, a G-Shock. You see, I feel like this is good watches. This is good starter watches, especially for kids. Little purple light on it, purple and black. You can never go wrong. Just gonna go with any outfit. I'm gonna get this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I wish I could get a free bag of chips. You want the G-Shock that badly? You got a turtle with some poop on the side. Okay. Congratulations on your turtle, I guess. 4 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? Adriana Butterfly. Yo, Tree, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tree, for the sub. I appreciate the 3 months. Thank you. You can never go wrong with perfume and a little bit of, hygiene shits. What are y'all gonna give this one? I'm gonna get this. I gotta smell it first. Depending if it smells good. 7 out of 10. Next up, what do we... I'm gonna go ahead and say this as well. Food is not a gift. Food is not a gift. Food is not a gift. If you gonna give me a $200 DoorDash gift card, 100% I'll take that. But do not give me food. And yo, bro, did you just boil the whole chicken foot? And what the hell is that petite ass little chili pepper? The hell you gonna do with that? That little chode ass little pepper. That ain't gonna spice up shit. Remove the chicken feet and maybe you got you a little rice and potato action going on, but other than that, do not serve me this don't even serve me this in Thanksgiving, gang. I don't know what this is. Let's just throw that whole plate away. Disgusting. Disgusting. Next up, what do we got? Okay. My boy got a ram. Okay. You see? This is perhaps the best gift you could give somebody. Real shit. You give someone... Hold on, let me turn the music a little down. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little... Hold up. I want it to be like really background. You give someone this. That's the best gift you could give someone. But if you gonna give someone a car, please pay that shit off in full. Because if they gotta especially if it's an expensive car, the insurance rate going. We don't want none of that. We don't want none of that. Unless you're gonna cover the insurance for the first couple of years. But nice truck, looks brand new. My boy look happy. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Real shit. Next up, what do we got? New Billie Eilish perfume. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. This gotta be the ugliest perfume I've ever seen. Respectfully though. I'm trying to think what is the I'm trying to think of the practicality of having 2 dices as a perfume box. How the hell is you going? How was you going maneuver around them shit? This is doing too much. I like Billie Eilish music. But when it comes to packaging, this shit ass. Respectfully though. With that being said, because of the packaging, 3 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating. Next up, what do we got? What do y'all think about money as a gift? I'm actually curious. What are y'all thoughts on giving someone money as a gift? I feel like this is the safest choice, I feel like if you don't know what they want, just go ahead, give them the cash. But I don't know. I'm a very indecisive person, so I feel like just please give me a gift if you can. Right? But with that being said, I feel like you can't go wrong. It's alright though. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like this is a cop-out, you know? It's boring. You can't go wrong with it. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, I haven't opened it yet. Well, open it, dumbass. My bad. That was actually unnecessary rude. I hope when you open it, it's everything you desire. Alright? Next up. Hey, man. Yo, bro, we ain't gotta see the toes, though. We ain't gotta see the... Yo, amazing band, by the way. Oh, my God. Yo, bro, dude. Yo, the Monkeys is one of my favorite bands. I will say this, Elite. If you love this, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If this is what you love and this is what you requested, 10 out of 10. But please, for the love of God, request a vacuum and request a new table because holy dirt. All right? Nonetheless, if you like these bands, this is 10 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? All right, this is the La Mail, right? La Mail, that's what it's called. Does this work? No, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a no. A mini arcade game. A mini arcade game. Nah, cause like trying to maneuver them shits. Nah, that's doing too much. That's doing too much. And what you get? I'm sorry, my boy, they gave you a shark tooth? Oh, wait, do you put this on the necklace? Is that what it is? I think there's a hole right there, right? There's a little hole right there. It depends. If they told you, like, oh, this is some, like, ancient-ass shark tooth, like, oh, my goodness, like, that's fine. That's fine, because it got a story, you feel me? You could easily be like, yeah, this, you could lie. You could lie at your teeth and be like, nigga, this come from a lion, gang. All right, guys, Playboy Cardi just dropped Whole Lotta Red Deluxe in France. Yeah, you are about 8 years late. I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't know if you just came out of jail. I don't know if you need a new like iOS update. But you are lagging. With that being said, I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Next up, Acqua di Giao Giorgio Armani. Look, I'll be real, bro. Let me know if I'm speaking facts or not. Dude, give cologne to when guys are like in high school. If I'm in middle school or early high school, bro, don't give me this shit, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be dirty, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like this is the type of shit you appreciate more when you grow up, you know? But like, you know, like, I don't know. As a kid, I'm not gonna look at this and be like, oh my God, yo, thank you. This $100 piece of cologne. Thank you. So I feel like you'd appreciate this more at an age where you care more about how you smell for real. 7 out of 10. Next up. Lil Kirk, genuinely? You got two prints of Charlie Kirk. Hey man, if this is what you wanted on your wall, then by all means, bro. But I don't know. Yo, bro. I'm just imagine getting smoked and people are giving you presents of your face. Crazy. Hey man, I give that a Kirk out of 10. Next up, what do we got? Got this off-white hoodie. Okay. Off-white, look, hey, the material looking right. My boy, you can never go wrong with a nice hoodie. I love me a hoodie. Give me a hoodie, that's good gifts right there. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? Kenneth Cole, okay. Those are elite pulls right there, don't know about that. A 3-piece too, so you ain't even gotta smell one way. And let's be real. Let's be all the way real, chat. You don't be finishing full bottles of colognes. You might get through 50% in about in a year or two. But a lot of the times, your shit about 80, 70% full. right? So it's like, that's why I like the fact you giving us 3 of them shits. 8 out of 10. Next up. Woo! 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 And the color looking right. The specs looking right. Damn! Especially with how expensive the GPU and all of that other shits are. This is a 10 out of 10, bro. This shit look beautiful, bro. Dead ass. Yo, is it... To anyone that has custom builds, is it easier to build a PC? Is that shit easy? I feel like it is, but my ass is just a little lazy. Like, if you put it all in the right area, it should be easy, right? Like, I feel like if you look at a tutorial on how to build a PC, it'll tell you, okay, just screw this here, screw that there, screw it here. I feel like it look easy, because they, like, right here, you just... With that being said, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, depending on the specs of it. But PC, that's real love right there. Next up. Okay, my boy, $500 and $400 on the Apple Pay. Okay. See, that's good right there. That's at least enough money to get you a real decent gift. If you gonna give someone money, hey, don't be cheap. Up it on the cash, okay? Yo, we live in a recession, my nigga. Everything about like $100 more expensive than they used to. So up it up on us. You feel me? And count for inflation. That's real right there. I'm gonna give that one a 7 out of 10. Might gift subs. Yo, bro, do it then. Yo, bro, do it then. Do it then, bro. This is a 10 out of 10 gift. Now, you know what? Make it 100 out of 10 if you just do it then. You feel me? Yo, share the love, bro. Nobody be gifting, like, nobody be giving me gifts. You feel me? Hey, just because I'm 23, it don't, like, you can share the love. You feel me? Oh, you got me for real? That's love. No, don't. You don't have to if you don't. It's okay. Enjoy your gift. I don't wanna, yeah. All right, appreciate it though. Thank you so much regardless. Joking or not. Next up, what do we got? Opened them 2 days ago. By the way, if you're watching this on TikTok and you want to send yours, come join us on Twitch, join the Discord and send whatever y'all got. We rating y'all presents. What is this? Am I being an idiot here? What is this? Yo, can someone tell me what this is supposed to be? They gave you some rubber bands? They gave you some rubber bands? They gave you some rubber... Oh, they're bracelets. Oh, so you can make bracelets. Okay. Wait, am I tripping or is this low-key kind of OD? Like, okay, like, let's switch it up, all right? You giving me a whole, like how much... You can make bracelets for about 10 years with these much amounts. Let's calm down now. Are we, like, opening up a side business? Let's start being more creative with the amount of gifts we giving. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? I got a safe. You know what? Nigga, did you just put 3 candy canes in your safe? That's what you hiding from everyone? See, this is why I know your ass didn't even need a safe. If your ass is putting 3 candy canes, I don't know if that's like a gift card or the receipt of the safe, but bro, you ain't need it. You ain't need it for real. But in any case, depending on what y'all got at home, you may or may not have needed this, but hey, man. And if you gonna put some candy canes in the safe, bro, put the good ones. Like, I know this one definitely got a hit. This one got a hit. Don't put these mint ones. Them lame ass ones. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. I hope it's a new PS5. Yeah, bro, no, it's definitely a PS5. The legs, I mean, the bottom looks like the controllers. And that gotta be the longest PlayStation 5 I've ever seen, bro. Yeah, bro, it's 100, bro. It's 100% a PS5, no question. All right, I don't know what this part is right here. I don't know, like, but forget it. I don't know, but you good. 10 out of 10 gift, bro. Just don't get caught with it. Don't get caught with it, all right? When you do find out, I hope you don't freak out. Next up, what do we got? Won this in my army class at a raffle. Okay. You got you a little iHome. Yo, I'm not trying to be a hater or whatever. I love this for you. Did Apple make those? I don't think Steve Jobs made those. I don't know if Steve Jobs okayed this one. I'm gonna just keep it a whole stat with you, shorty. Respectfully though. But in any case, yo, what the hey, if it works, it works. Happy for you. Great gift, 8 out of 10. All right, but I don't know if Steve Jobs made that one. Next up, what do we got? The greatest of Eddie Arnold. Yo, bro, I'm looking at the size of your thumb. Do you even know who Eddie Arnold is? Are you, bro, now this has got to be a terrible gift for your ass. Because I highly doubt you know who this, if I don't know who he is, I highly doubt you know who he is. 0 out of 10. Gang. 0 out of 10. Nina, I know your ass don't celebrate Christmas. Did you just screenshot your account? Did you just screenshot the amount of money you got left? Yo, is this your way of saying you hope someone gifts you something? I'm praying for... That's an interesting place to put the top part of it. Wow. In any case, what is this? I ain't even see the top. Yeah. Let's cut that part out. Yo, edit that part out. 0 out of 10, bro. Next up, you got gum. Yo, bro, that is a terrible sign. I swear to, let someone gift me gum. I'ma just, this, I'ma tell you what this means, bro. That means your breath smells like shit. Respectfully, though, bro. Respectfully, it just means your breath smells like shit. Okay? It's not what YXL means, bro, okay? I might have said that before, but no, Chad. We're changing 2026. I'll reveal the new acronym, bro. Not the acronym, but the meaning behind it. Okay. Next up. Who is this? Bakugo? Is that what his name is? Is that what his name is? What's his name? Okay, not bad. I'm not the most... We're not trying to hear that. 5 out of 10. Next up. I'm sorry. You gave someone a plane and then there's more gifts? There's more gifts? Yo, you gave him a plane. You gave him a plane. Dude, forget the rest of the gift. No. Yo, bro, see, this is why we all need to be born into richness. Because what do you mean you could casually give someone a plane? How much does this shit even go for? Hey, man. Hey, 10 out of 10. Easily a 10 out of 10. Next up. What is this, a candle? Oh, it's a mug. Ugh. 3 out of 10. Some Kappa shoes in 200,000 VC. Valid. 7 out of 10. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. These look like bootleg Yeezy slides. I know it's Nike and it's legit. I like it though. Don't get me wrong. I feel like these is mad comfy and they stylish. I'm gonna give these a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Next up. What do we got? A Vivienne Westwood necklace. Yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a 7.58 out of 10. I feel like this is a calm necklace, bro. This is a calm necklace. This is This gets the job done. It gets the conversations going. This is tough. This is tough right here. 7.5. Next up, what do we got? Yo, can they stop giving me these vocals? I'm not trying to hear no vocal. I'm just trying to hear instrumentals, bro. Holy shit, talking about dick. No, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Please, just give me instrumentals, bro. All right, is this these instrumentals? Okay, is it copyright free? Okay. Okay. Please. All right, anyway. Yo, bro. I'm sorry. Is this a monitor? Is this a TV? Is this a tablet? I don't know what this is. And why do you have a mouse? Is this a computer? This don't look like a computer, bro. Where is the rest of the setup, bro? Is this even it? I'm sorry. Is your mouse even attached to anything? There's a whole lot going on, and I hope you get a PC. It looks like that's what you really want, but in any case, so long as you're happy, my boy. Next up, Hot Wheels. Look, I'll say this. All right? I've never been into Hot Wheels, so if you like cars, this is 100% a good gift. But if you're gonna give me Hot Wheels, and let me know if I'm speaking facts or not, give me cars that are actually popular, not some make-believe cars. Facts or not. Give me cars that actually we all know. Give me a Porsche 911. Give me some that type of shit. You know, I feel like it's a much better collectible because they're cars that exist. Give me a BMW, E30, some shit like that. With that being said, hey, so long as you like cars, man, I could easily see this being a 7 out of 10 gift. Next up, haven't opened this shit up, but I got this wrapped up downstairs. Wait, is he actually releasing a deluxe version of this? Wait, this is real?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yo, Riri, you ain't have to do that. Riri, thank you so much. I appreciate that. W Riri, man. Yo, you ain't had to do that, man. You sharing the love, man. That's so real of you, bruh. Thank you, Riri. I appreciate you, bruh. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Wow, W Riri in the chat, man. Appreciate you, genuinely, Low Kirk, genuinely, dead ass. Appreciate you. Thank you. Next up, what do we got? I'm sorry. What am I looking at? Is this this got to be a new competitor for PS5 and Xbox? What is this? Is this half a PS5? Is this a PS 2.5? What are we doing here? I don't know what this is. I don't know what happened to the second half of your console, but I hope you get that back. All right? 0 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? Oh, dude, I thought this was a book. This is an iPad. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. All right. I got you for Christmas because I don't got anything for Christmas except family dinner. This is the best gift ever. This is the best gift ever, bro. Real shit. We all want one of these, but we can't have it, bro. Fruity MCPE. Okay. Yo, bro, chat. I made the dumbest decision ever. Not dumb. If anything, in hindsight, I don't care. I traded an iPhone for a broken down Android because I didn't know how to unlock the iPhone. I traded it to a random Mexican that was in my middle school because I was like, the reason why I needed this phone so bad is because I wanted to screen record. And you couldn't do that for iPhone. Yo, Mrs. Skullman. You showing so much love, bro. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, bro. Thank you for the sub, bro. Yeah. 10 out of 10 gift though. Next up, what do we got? A vacuum. Okay, you gotta be up there in age now. But this is dead ass useful. When you're 20, 21, 22, you got your own place. A vacuum is definitely needed. 8 out of 10, bro. Depending on how this works. If it's wireless, 8 out of 10. Next up, what do we got? A mug. Mugs are lame. They got you a A7. They got you a Sony A7. Nah, they did ass shit, bro. This, if y'all don't know, this shit costs like 2,000, in between 2,000 to 3,000, bro. That's how expensive this shit is. This shit is like top of the line. What I'm using is an A6 400. They got this man an A7. Dude, whoever, hey, good for you, my guy. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I don't know what your lens is, but shit, for the actual body, they shitted. 9 out of 10. I can't wait to upgrade my camera from a ZV-1 to a Sony Alpha. Both of them are really good cameras anyway. Next. Yo, how rich are y'all families to be giving y'all cars? You know how much I wish I had a car? Like, I wish I had someone give me a car. What type of luxury you gotta have in your family for your ass to be receiving cars, gang? Easily a 10 out of 10. What? I'm sorry. What is that? What? They coming up with new car brands? What's a have all? Is this? Am I an idiot? Either way, this shit look neat. Nice car. The interior looks nice. I love SUVs. The bigger the car, the better it is. I'm an idiot. I don't have a lot of car knowledge.
Hide the money, y'all.
Yo,
There's poor
Riri,
people
same.
around.
Yo, Riri, chill. Chill, Riri, chill. Chill, I know you got it like that. I know you got the money now. Chill. Yo, Riri, thank you so much. Yo, thank you, Riri. Thank you so much. Yo, Reynolds, why? Why'd you do it? Why'd you gotta use that emoji? Why you gotta use that emoji? Why you gotta use that emoji, bruh? Nigga said, man, cause I'm Muslim. Yo, bro, it's not. You ain't gotta, bro, take pride in your religion, bro. This nigga said, oh, man, it's never that deep, bro. It's never that deep. Next up. Next up. What else we got? Okay, you got another me. 10 out of 10, bro. Some other stuff. No, this is a 10 out of 10. It's not some other stuff. What else we got? Anything else? The Hellcat is what I want. Okay, why are you telling me like I'm gonna give it? All right. I think we gonna call it here. I think we had. I'm sorry. You got a fucking Roku. You got a Roku remote with no batteries. A Roku remote with no batteries. They did their big one with this. It's probably the best gift ever. 100 out of 10. All right, but let's go ahead and end that there, yo. If you're watching this on TikTok, come join us. We about to look at 2025 year in review. Tommy's video. Come join us if you want to be in the YouTube video from TikTok. Click the profile. Come join us on Twitch. About to end the live here. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take care. See y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and do the outro on YouTube. All right. But anyways, YouTube, that does conclude seeing y'all Christmas presents. Moral of the story. What is the moral of the story? Moral of the story. Some people get great gifts. Other people get niche gifts. Some people might get terrible gifts. But the real gift is the gift of life. Anyway, be grateful for whatever you do have. Some people don't have anything in this world. So long as you have your health, you have more than a lot of people. All right? Love y'all, man. Let me know what y'all got in the comments. Join us on Discord to be in events like this. Catch the streams. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. YXL for life. Love y'all and peace. All right, now that we got that done, the next thing I want to look at, chat, is the 2025. Salah almost died today. What do you want me to do about that? Oh no, bro. I'm glad you're here with us. Is that what you wanted to say? Does that make you feel better, bro? Anyway, let's get this on the road, chat. Wow, 1 hour All right, Tommy, this better be the greatest video you've ever put out ever in your life. The 2025 timeline. Let's go ahead and see what happened in 2025.
Sorry, I had to take a drink because this year's been a lot. 2025 is officially over. This year for me, out of all the 2020s,
this one definitely went by the fastest. Not gonna lie, because I remember it was like halfway into 2025, and I was like, should I be putting 2025? It's not 2024? I don't know. This went by super quick.
has felt as close to 2020 as can be, as in a world event happening every month with a mix of dumb brain rot memes to distract.
Yo! Yeah, Mrs. Skullman. I'm Mr. Skullman. Yo, was I calling you Mrs. Skullman this whole time? Yo, bro. Why you got, bro? You gotta put like a dash or like a dot in between the R and S. Yo, my bad for calling you Mrs., bro. Shit. Yo, Mr. Skullman. W, Mr. Skullman in the chat with the 5 gifted. Mr. Skullman, bro, you've been going crazy. I appreciate you. Riri, of course, I appreciate y'all. Thank you to y'all, bro. Real shit. That ass means more than y'all know, bro. Real shit. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, bro. For real, I hope you're having a great night.
From it. You know how this goes. I thought I would do a timeline on everything that happened this year that we actually cared about, because a lot of these timelines and recaps every year are trash or boring to me. We cover in the juicy politics, pop culture, memes, social media, entertainment like always. So without further ado, let's go over the 2025 timeline. January 2025. We start off the year with it officially being the first year Gen Beta babies are being born in. And their generation will go from January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025.
Oh my, yo, chat. Y'all gonna grow up and hear people that said that they were born in 2025. Like, that doesn't even sound right. I swear to God, bro. Anyone that says they were born in like the 2020s, I'm sorry, I can't. I feel like you were manufactured. That doesn't sound like a human-like year to be born in, bro.
39. Which means this generation is the main generation Gen Z's kids are gonna come from.
Yeah, these kids are totally gonna be f***ed up.
It will be the first generation being mainly raised by kids who grew up with the internet. So to my fellow Gen Zers, can we agree on at least 3 rules? Number 1, no iPads no matter what. Number 2, no parenting, but no super harsh, abusive boomer type of parenting. And number 3, no.
Do y'all plan to beat y'all kids? I want to like pick up my baby and just give it a hug. You feel me? Bro, beating kids or like spanking kids is so unnecessary, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. You could discipline a child without beating them up or touching them. Like, you just have to have that aura, bro. I don't know how to describe it. My dad had this scary aura where I was like, yeah, let me not piss bro off or else my ass is cooked.
Politics to the kid and let them just be kids. If I see one of y'all post some like this with your kids, I'm blocking you.
Everybody's been freaking out lately about the Epstein emails. But has anybody noticed something? People act like they finally got Trump, even though there's still no actual evidence.
You are 5 years old, bro. Stop worrying about politics, bro. You reminded me of the clip of Jaden Smith doing, oh, brother, can we talk about the socio-political economic? Bro, play some Fortnite. I don't know, do what kids are supposed to. Be a kid, bro. That's what I would advise kids to do. Live life, bro. Gain some experience and then start like doing the shit you want to do. But at this age, bro, I'm sorry. If I'm around your age and you're like, yo, bro, do y'all see what happened in the Pentagon? Shut your ass up, boy. I'm gonna give your ass one of these, bro.
Same nothing burger with extra seasoning. Here's
Boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly head
Funny thing is, in the future, I know for a fact I'll see each type of these kids and know exactly how they were raised. Mr. Beast officially gets engaged to his girlfriend in Mr. Beast merch. Come on, Jimmy. We couldn't.
I didn't even see that. Dude, if you're using any like important part of your life to like promote your brand, I don't know. Hey, to each their own. If that's how you want to do it, then that's how you want to do it. Wait, Mr. Beast follows Tommy, right? Yo, Tommy, you gotta stop talking shit about Mr. Beast. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me go ahead and check that out. Mr. Beast. Does he still follow Tommy? Dude, he still, yo, bro, that's aura. Yo, that's low-key aura, huh? Yo, Mr. Beast, come on, nigga. Mr. Beast, come follow your boy, nigga. Yo, Mr. Beast, follow me, nigga. Mr. Beast, I'm here. Yo, Donald. Yo, Donald, I'm here, bro. Donaldson, whatever. What's his government name? Jimmy. Come on, bro. Max follows you, though. Okay, if y'all could get followed by anyone, chat, who would it be? Anyone in the world. I think to me it would be, if I don't really care, but if I had to choose, I think a Cardi follow is like, okay, matter of fact, let me ask y'all this. Don't say me. Anybody. Okay, which follow do y'all think would get y'all the most play? Like the most ass cheeks? Like the most women? Or niggas? Depending on which way you... I don't think guys care if someone else follows a girl. Drake? I think it depends on who. I think, of course, like if you're trying to get a girl that likes music, I think maybe like a Cardi, maybe like a Tyler the Creator, maybe like a Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean doesn't follow anybody. Yo, if someone tells me Frank Ocean follows them, I'm gonna be like, you're him. I'm not gonna lie, you're him. Maybe a little Tyler the Creator. A young boy is cool. You know? A Rihanna. That's valid. Messi. I'm not gonna lie, a Messi or Ronaldo follow, that's aura. LeBron, that's aura. But I feel like athletes would give you more like shock factor for men than women. Facts or not. Like I feel like if you tell a lady, oh, you know Ronaldo follows me, right? Depending on if she likes soccer, she can be like, okay. But your homie's gonna be like, damn. P. Diddy. If you got a P. Diddy follow, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask if you know him like that. That's a red flag.
At least do the marriage without promoting Feastables. Apple agrees to pay $95 million to settle a Siri privacy lawsuit. And as long as you own a Siri-enabled
Hold on, what Siri did? What Siri do?
device from 2014 to 2024, you can get a whopping $20 per device. Also, something to note is that $95 million is about 9 hours of profit for them, so I guess we take our wins where we can. Give me my 20. The Breaking Bad house gets listed as the owner is officially ready to sell it. She definitely got mad at all the YouTubers and TikTokers trying to film it. Every day she was crashing out at somebody pulling up to her house. And it's going for a wonderful...
It's never that deep, lady. It's never that...
Hide the money, y'all.
Yo, Mr. Skullman. Oh, you changed your username? Yo, bro took that advice immediately, bro. Yo, bro, that means so much, bro. Thank you so much for the 5 gifteds. Yo, that was the next thing on that nigga hit list, bro. Yo, bro. Now your username look good. Appreciate the 5 gifteds, bro. Do you, Mr. Schoolman. Salah, how would you feel if someone just walked to your house and started recording? You know what? That's a valid response. But, you know what? No, you're right. I forgot. If she lives here, then 100% it's weird to record someone's house. If she doesn't live there, then I don't know. I don't know if it's that deep, but maybe I'm just tripping.
cheap and affordable $4 million, which is 10 times the amount it actually should cost. But with something that historical, I say it's worth the price. Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister, officially resigns, mainly due to being highly unpopular in the country. But in the end, he bagged Katy Perry, so who's really winning? California.
I'm sorry, that is the most odd ass couple I've ever seen. The Canadian Prime Minister and Katy Perry.
California gets devastated by a round of wildfires, which burned about 57,000 acres or 90 square miles of land. And for some reason, they were just unprepared for it completely. Like, they ran out of water so fast. How the f are y'all the highest tax state and don't have prepared? If my house got burned down, I would have took my bags and immediately left to another state to never.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Cali will never see me living in it ever again. Ever.
Tom Holland and Zendaya get officially engaged. Trump gets sentenced to 0 jail time over his 34 felony convictions. Sometimes you gotta give respect on how the f he even ends up getting away with this. It would have been so funny seeing him trying to be president from a jail cell though. NASA announces that 2024 was officially the hottest year on record, surpassing 2023, which is said every year. Do we even need a statement on this anymore? Bonnie Blue breaks the record for the...
I'm sorry, this doesn't even look right to even see. Bro, she putting up the same numbers as like Wilt Chamberlain, bro. That's what she's doing right now. Like this is what basketball players do when they reach like new like high points. But she doing it because of the amount of men she just clapped. Bro, I'm just looking at her face. I've never seen someone look so soulless, bro.
Most men slept with in 12 hours being 1,057 men. And according to her account, she had to hire 16 staff for it and only took in the 12 hours 6 minutes of breaks. Yeah, I believe this as much as I believe Epstein ended himself in that cell. Bonnie Blue probably turned a lot of non-religious people religious this year because the amount of depravity was wild. Sadly, the way the world works, there will be someone who comes along eventually that is worse than her. Red 40, aka some would say the miracle powder sent from above, officially gets banned in America and companies have until 2027 to...
Hold on, yo, what's bad about Red 40? Could someone update me? Anyone into like nutrition and shit? What's bad about Red 40? Isn't it just like I heard it's like an insect that does it, right? They just crush up like that insect and then it brings the color. It's bad for us? Does it give us like cancer or something? It causes ADHD? Hold on. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because I'm not gonna lie, bro. What is bad about Red 40? Behavior and attention. Okay, so ADHD, allergic reactions, inflammation and gut concerns, possible cancer concerns. FDA approved but can trace contaminants. Older animal studies raise red flags at extremely high doses. Not proven to cause cancer in humans, but it's one reason many people prefer to avoid it. It adds 0 nutritional value. Okay, interesting. All right, so it's okay, damn. All right, interesting. So it's just useless. That's what I'm getting from it. It has potential downside. You probably won't get any, but it's just useless.
Change it. Almost every country has had it banned for years or decades by now, by the way, but
you're wasting water. I'm actually curious. How much water am I wasting from asking you a question? A single question uses about 0.5 liter water. Okay. 0.5, how much is it? Okay, so liter of water, how much is that? Yo, appreciate the 100 bits, my boy.
Cheered. 100. For Christmas can I get VIP, eyes emoji, eyes emoji, eyes emoji.
I'll think about it. What about that? Mr. Skullman with the 100, I appreciate that, my boy. That's a lot of water. Yo, bro, we gotta stop using ChatGPT. That's a lot of water. But I don't take showers, so low-key, like, I feel like I'm, like, making up for it on some shit. Like, if I'm not taking showers, then, you know? But yeah, bro. Wait, so how much water have I wasted upon all of our conversations? 900 total interactions. 90 liters. About high estimate. So anywhere between 90 to 450. Okay. One burger cost. One burger is 2,500 liters of water. Man, get out of here. I'm one pair of jeans. What? It takes water to make jeans? Wait, y'all gotta ask. No. How much water y'all waste? Y'all, no. Don't come at me about wasting water. Shut up. Y'all wasted more water than me, nigga. Yo, it costs. Water makes jeans? Are you dumb? No. Okay. How? How? One pair of jeans is 7,500. Is it because of the factory? Is it because the process? So like the factory that. Okay. All right, that's probably what it is. Okay. How much water am I wasting from live streaming on Twitch? Okay. Oh, dude, everything I'm doing is wasting water, bro. Shit, I can't even, like, if I'm breathing, I'm wasting water.
But a win is a win? South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol gets arrested on charges for trying to start an insurrection when he randomly imposed martial law in the country. See, I'm American, so I didn't know you can actually go to jail for things like this. Is that how things are usually supposed to work? The earliest evidence of a human transportation vehicle gets found in New Mexico. It's assumed to be about 22,000 years old.
Year was been here for 4 months. How do you not know my name to the point where I had to change it? Bro, it's like, you understand there's Mr. and Mrs. and the fact that your name is Mr. Skullman. Dude, gang, when I see MRS, I'm combining those letters, bro. But it's okay because we got it figured out. But I appreciate the 6 months, my boy. Thank you so much for all the love.
And this is the potential sketch scientist I've come up with. Nah, it was actually this, but can you imagine? TikTok shuts down in America on the night of January 8th, 2025. The unemployed were scrambling at what they were gonna do with their time. Gooners raided the White House in rage of their goons gone.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the TikTok ban should have lasted just a little longer, bro. I just wanted to see what reality would have been like without TikTok for maybe like a week. Maybe just a week. Just a week.
Away. And worst of all, you can no longer watch Tommy NFG's TikToks when he uploads on there once a month. Only for 12 hours later, it to be unbanned and everything to go back to normal. This ban was the equivalent of the Weenie Hut Jr.'s ride in SpongeBob. And of course, I had to pop up with a message thanking the savior of TikTok, the one and only Donald Trump. Even though he wanted it banned a couple of years ago, I guess the boomer got intoed that he's got his own Glazers on there too. And speaking even more of Trump, he officially gets sworn into American presidency, making him the 47th president. In his second and final term as constitutionally possible. Just kidding. It's the year 2036 and Trump is officially serving his 5th term as president, winning in a 99% landslide with no tampering proven by a team.
Bro, I'm looking at this man's neck and I'm just thinking, bro, like, why is his shit shaped like a I don't know if it's like a turkey beak or like a chicken beak, but it's literally annoying me, bro. Like, get that shit removed. You got so much money.
Team of people he chose to pick. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Hopefully. Also, the inauguration went pretty normal, I would say. Typical presidential things with leaders from both political parties present. Nothing off at all, and we can move on from this because it was totally normal.
Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich.
The Gulf of Mexico gets renamed to Gulf of America, which for some reason was the top of priority first day. Netflix raises all of its subscription prices.
Yo, Netflix, I'm gonna just let y'all know, this is how 90% of your users feel. We get some food, we finish the food before we even find a movie to watch, and when we click the movie, we realize it's so ass we don't even want to finish it, and then we just stop, and we either resort to something else or YouTube. That's how terrible Netflix is, bro. I'm just letting y'all know right now, y'all gotta y'all gotta add some new shit, take away some of the old shit. We need better Netflix things, all right? And stop increasing. If y'all go increase how much it costs, bro, y'all better make it so that the whole family can watch every account. But no, y'all want to limit it to 3, huh? I'm telling y'all right now, bro, Netflix is gonna start adding ads in the middle of goddamn movies, bro.
As they do every year in a greedy manner, with the standard price going from $15 to $18 a month, and the premium price going from $23 a month to $25 a month. Luckily for me, my costs have gone from $0 a month to $0.
Look, y'all know why I think Netflix is so useless? It's not useless. I think Netflix is cool, right? And I'm not promoting this, but 9 times out of 10, if something is on Netflix, it is 100% going to be on a pirated website. In the most HD quality. The only movies that are not in pirated websites are the ones that still are in theater. But if that shit touches Netflix, it's gonna be in the pirated website. When they go 1, 2, 3 movies, nigga. Right there.
I mean, I watch everything in as legal of an avenue I can, but just know I can't give you the sites I watch on. Kanye West officially becomes a billionaire again. And not only 1 billion, but 2.7 billion. Some things are guaranteed in life. Oxygen, taxes, and Kanye becoming a billionaire again no matter how much he digs himself in a hole. New York, for the first time in 30 years, has no shootings for 5 days in a row.
Yo, that is terrible and good at the same time. Yo, Daisy, thank you so much for the sub. That is terrible and great at the same time. Why do we live in a place where there's zero, like why are there shootings, period? 5 days only? So who broke that streak?
Sad that we have to celebrate things like this, but this is the standard we've reached now. Nvidia loses $589 billion stock value in a day, making it the largest stock loss in a day in US history. This was due to DeepSeek, a Chinese competitor, making a similar AI to the rest for not even close to how much US companies spend. That AI bubble is hitting a real clock, and one way or another, it's coming down. The Weeknd releases his album Hurry Up Tomorrow, selling 490,000 copies first week.
Yo, do y'all be listening to Weeknd? I feel like The Weeknd is perhaps one of the biggest artists that I'm like, bro, I don't really be listening to like that. No? So like, bro, but he's like perhaps one of like, I think him and Bruno Mars are probably like the biggest male artists now. Like if you look at their Spotify monthly listens, like they're like at the top. But I don't be listening to him. That's why I be like, so like, yo, none of the people I know around me be listening to him like that.
And becoming one of the highest sold albums of the year. The memes of this month were things like Elon Musk salute, the Goonacide, I've played these games before, dog closing eyes,
not the Goonacide.
February 2025. Trump releases the start of the US trade war, hitting Canada with a 25% tariff and
wait, all of that shit happened in January? Holy shit.
a 10% tariff on energy imports, hitting Mexico with a 25% tariff on all their imports, and China with a 10% tariff on top of what was already on it. Throughout this whole year,
dude, any of y'all order some shit from like outside of the country and you had to pay like a tariff on that too? Bro, Trump, I blame you, gang. I dead ass blame you.
Here, the whole tariff thing can be best described as a toxic relationship where one person runs back every time. With Trump, it's basically do now, then figure out when actually gets up, pull out, or getting some type of gift or crown from a country, then dropping the tariff immediately on the country. I can't even put in this video what country and what day they may have been tariffed because it'll be too much. Luka Doncic, who is one of the top
Yo, Tommy don't got internet, bro. Tommy don't got internet. He don't know how to say it, bro. Yo, Tommy, he don't got internet. Yo. Yo, Luka Doncic, bro. Yeah, you're right, Tommy. That's exactly how you pronounce it, bro.
What country and what day they may have been tariffed because it'll be too much. Luka Doncic, who is one of the top NBA players right now, gets randomly traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the Lakers. I'm not even a big basketball fan like this, but the way this shook up social media for the day was crazy. And it was even worse considering they traded for a player that's considered utterly washed now. Like for y'all that don't get it, LeBron James and one of the top young NBA players are now on the same team. It's
my goodness, bro. Yo, Tommy, you don't know anything about basketball, bro. Stop. Just, bro. You could have just skipped this part of the your recap, bro. Dude, cause if okay.
Not even a big basketball fan like this, but the way this shook up social media for the day was crazy. And it was even worse considering they traded for a player that's considered utterly washed now. Like for y'all that don't get it, LeBron James and one of the top young NBA players are now on the same team. It's basically like having Kakashi and Naruto tag team on a fight. People were making up allegations saying it had to be some form of witchcraft for someone to pass this deal. Luka himself didn't even know it was gonna happen. You could see people stop everything in their tracks.
This was a terrible trade, by the way. I feel like Low key for both sides. I deadass think for both sides this is a bad trade.
Just to react to this.
That can't be real.
Imagine getting married and your marriage gets disrupted by a basketball trade. That's disrespectful.
No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. No way. It's not real. Put it. No way.
Because why would you trade Luka? He's 25 years old, the face of the Mavericks. He has put that team on his back. He is a spring chicken in his prime.
This has to be like the FBI, right?
This is like trading. This is like trading a country's biggest terrorist for like a dude that just. Nah, I'm not gonna disrespect AD like that, but it's like trading a shoplifter for a fucking terrorist. Not that serious, but it was still crazy. I don't know why you would trade your best player.
No. This has to be like the Federal Bureau of Intelligence.
To this day, people still don't know why this trade happened, and everyone got used to it. Kanye had one of the worst.
No, Luka's good though. He's great. He's great. I'm not saying that. Okay, no. Lakers easily got the better trade.
Crash outs in his history of crash outs, and that's saying a lot if you know his history.
You hear about slavery for 400 years? For 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
Look, you know what? Yo, if y'all don't know, I used to defend Kanye for real. What I thought he meant by this was like, oh, if you still think you're being enslaved, like you're being enslaved by in the mind, like that's a choice. I was trying to tell people, no, he's not saying literally being enslaved is a choice, because that's literally being brought upon you. But hey, man, he's far off. He's far gone now.
On the night of February 6th, 2025, 9:03 p.m., Kanye decided to start off with the words "Free Puff." Throughout the next week of him tweeting, he decided to make a tweet worse than the last. Tweeting, "I'm a I love now what Virgil." Virgil, by the way, was one of his best friends in the industry before he died of cancer. So he's making fun of his friend.
No, Tommy. He was talking about my Discord mod, Virgil, bro. He's not talking about real. Yo, bro. Someone stole his Twitter, bro.
Died of cancer. And to end it off, he tweeted to everybody that this was supposed to be some sort of social experiment. Yeah, buddy, you ain't Mr. Beast, alright? We could have came up with a better excuse. It didn't even matter though, because right after that he tweeted, "I don't like that I said social experiment. I tweeted everything I felt and I'm not fixed nothing. F everyone." He also somehow managed to air a Super Bowl ad while the Super Bowl was happening. Not everywhere, but in a couple places, which is still crazy because who the hell gave this clearance?
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone.
As of now, Kanye's tweets are all deleted and we'll be waiting until the
Dude, wait, what was that one tweet that Kanye made about him doing some shit with his cousin? I think he said he sucked his... Bro, I don't even want to talk about it.
villain returns back as he usually does. The Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl in their second ever win. Overcoming the Taylor Swift rigging, it was really a win for all of humanity. Kendrick Lamar's halftime show became the most watched in history with a...
I'ma still say this. His song selection, I understand why he did it like that, but Kendrick, you ain't put your best hits in there. I don't care. The choreography, beautiful. The choreography, you know, it made sense. The song choices, I understand it's like your most popular songs and that's how you cater to everyone. Bro, I'm not trying to hear, sit down, be humble. Like, no, bro, no.
133 million viewers. Apple and Google bring back TikTok to their app stores for people to finally be able to download it again after the ban. Which is funny because everyone that kept it downloaded was able to use...
Wait, Chad, Kendrick or Drake? I know time went by now, so I want to see if y'all keep the same answer. Like, if you had to discard someone's whole entire catalog. Like, I mean, you have to choose one and the other person's entire catalog had to go away. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm picking Drake. I'm sorry. I'm choosing Drake. Just because Drake has more vibes. He has, like, more vibes, bro. Kendrick, I feel like he's more lyrically talented, and then his songs might be a bit more meaningful. But I'm here for the vibes, bro. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not going into the club and, you know, respectfully though, they're both great artists.
Be able to download it again after the ban, which is funny because everyone that kept it downloaded was able to use it after the ban got lifted. But if you deleted the app, you had to still wait for the app stores to put it back up. Lazy for the win. I got apps on my phone for years I haven't used. Elon Musk has his 13th child with political commentator Ashley St. Clair. You probably could ask Elon to name all 13 of his children and he couldn't do it. The only time you're good to Elon is when he can flex you around as a prize when you're 3 and 4. Now he's beefing with her, and I think he has beef with all of his baby mamas, with her alleging she had to sell her Tesla just to be able to take care of their child. There's to make a
You're a billionaire. You're a billionaire. And you have baby mama trouble? You're not even supporting your kids? How you gonna be the richest person on this world and you're still a deadbeat?
40K a year who defend people like Elon, by the way. The inventor of Nutella sadly passed away, giving all of Americans diabetes with his invention. We truly do thank you for your service. Apple removes its safety feature.
Is Nutella the best spread ever? Definitely top 3. Definitely top 3.
Features in the UK after their government required it. The reason the UK government did it is to combat crimes and stating that criminals use it because they're protections. I'm sure people's data won't be tampered with and won't get hacked by a foreign entity to be abused. SpongeBob becomes the longest running animated children's show in history. It beat Arthur, which aired for 25 seasons until 2022. It would have been better if they ended the show like 10 years ago though. Frederick Mers wins.
Don't sharpen your pitchforks. SpongeBob, low-key falling off. Not that, I mean, I'm an adult. I don't watch that shit anymore, but I feel like the funnier SpongeBob episodes or times were like way back when. I can't recall a recent episode of SpongeBob within the past 5 years that's like culturally meme relevant. Everything was back then. You feel me? Yeah, it Ben fell off, but I'm just saying like now it's like, when was the last time you seen like a real SpongeBob meme or like anything of like a screenshot of SpongeBob? It's all like old episodes.
Germany's elections to become chancellor. Trump announces the gold card, a visa that wealthy foreigners and basically anyone who can
It better not be SpongeBob big guy
Hide the
pants.
money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yo, Mr. Skullman, what up with you, gang? What's up? Like, how much, like, what's up, though? Like, how much bread you got, though? Like, go, come on, bro. Yo, I need a job, bro. Yo, get me on a part-time, bro. Give me a job application, bro. Real shit. After stream, I could come by, holler real quick. You know, I got expertise in every place you could imagine, bro. And I mean every place you could imagine. My bad. Redact that statement. Let me keep going. What is this? What did you send me?
Oh, arg! I'd never let you have this boat. Not even if you were Mrs. Puff.
You see, bro, they'll never reach this level of funniness ever, bro. They'll never reach that level of humor again.
Trump announces the gold card, a visa that wealthy foreigners and basically anyone who can cough up $5 million can get to get a path to citizenship. I got it for free. It sucks to suck for them. And you could just tell by the look of the card that Trump 100% designed it by himself. A Japanese professor comes up with a calculation that according to trends now, Japan will only have 1 child in 695 years, which means we'll no longer have Japanese food. We'll no longer
1 child in that's impossible. That's dead ass. 1 child in 695 years. What, are you expecting the sun to explode?
have anime. And worst of all, no more maid cafes. Someone's gotta stop this horror. It's only gonna get worse. I'm volunteering to step up. The plan I would come up with there is everyone gets 2 years off except the essential workers so things still run. And you all gotta have a baby within these next 2 years to help the population survive. The memes of this month were things like Cave Diver, Artists Who Can't versus Kensing, Gulf of America, and Aura Farming. March 2025. John Cena turns heel in the WWE for the first time, meaning his character goes from hero to villain. This was big considering he's been known as John Cena, the guy who
Yo, what do people love about wrestling, bro? I gotta watch this shit in person. I don't know. I feel like wrestling is something that I just outgrew when I was an adult. But I know that there's real life people that love this shit.
takes pics with Make-A-Wish kids all the time. So with him now, instead, we'll see him give those kids RKOs. Trump gives the longest State of the Union speech in United States history, being 1 hour and 40 minutes. This is how I know my ass could not be in government, because I'd probably be dead sleeping after 30 minutes of listening to that. Scientists create a hydrogel that can heal cuts 90% in 4 hours.
Yo, why am I figuring this shit out based off of a Tommy NFG video? You know how much cuts I had this year? Dude. Wait. Am I the only one that's thinking we should give this to teenagers that are suicidal? I know I'm not the only one that thought that.
And be fully done in 24 hours. We really got to be thankful for the times we were born in, because by the time most of us are old, we're gonna have diseases and things resolved that we wouldn't even have thought was possible 50 years ago. Could you imagine being born a bit early and telling a doctor in the 1500s you had a headache and they drilled a hole in your skull to relieve the pain, then gave you meth mixed with coke as a painkiller? A lot of people would still
see, that doesn't sound that bad.
Voluntarily go back with those. We don't know when this is gonna come out because it's still in its testing phase. Just know that all the scientists are gonna randomly die the night before releasing it due to mysterious circumstances. Playboi Carti's album I Am Music officially drops.
Wait, what do y'all think was the album of the year? What was album of the year? Hold on. 2025, hold on. 2025 albums that dropped. What do y'all think is the best album this year? What do y'all think? Lil Babe? Okay, Central C. What released this year? What released? Did we have anything? Do y'all think I Am Music was the best album to drop? I mean, was the best, like, album? Yeah. What did... Dude, this shit... Dude. Yo, did GNX drop this year? It was last year, right?
Cheered. 100. Alfredo 2.
I don't know what that is. Chicken Alfredo? Or is that an album name? Who released music this year? I think, okay, I guess it's Cardi, because I don't recall anyone releasing an album that I was like, oh my God, I gotta listen to. Interesting. Did Lucky drop this year? If he did, if Lucky did drop, then he has the best album. Tyler, the Creator's album this year was mid. I'm sorry. How much songs are you actually listening to from that project? And don't fucking lie to me. The only thing you listen to, like sugar on my tongue, if at all you listen to that shit, it does not get another spin from you. Don't lie to me.
The most anticipated rap album of the year, and I would say the century. For anyone that listened to it the morning it came out, you were all good and it went smooth.
Why does my headset keep dying? Yo, bro, I swear to... Oh, wait. Did it die, or did the audio just not work? Did the audio just not work? Yo, did Tommy mute something in here? He probably got a copyright or something.
I listened to it the morning it came out, you were all good and it went smooth.
Yeah, he probably muted it.
Anyone that stayed up to listen at midnight,
this was the worst album drop experience in history.
It was. Holy shit. If y'all remember, I had my makeup and everything ready to go, ready to get this shit going. What is this nigga wearing? But this nigga made us wait until like fucking 8 a.m. when I'm already tired and I stayed up all night waiting for your music to drop. How am I? Cardi, yo, I don't know if you know this, bro, but you don't make morning music, all right? Like, I'm not trying to bump you as I'm getting up. You know, your music is more for like the late afternoon, sunset, like, you know, when it's nighttime. Not when you're making breakfast.
I was streaming that night to listen, and never in my life have I seen an artist delay his album on the release night 4 times. In the middle of the album drop, he was calling Kai Cenat and doing this.
Hey man, I love y'all nigga like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love y'all like a motherfucker.
Like twin, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we coming in so trend, like give me like 5 twin, like real shit, like YBL shit, like
Dude, this, bro, he doesn't even formulate real words anymore. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, you know how much of a clown I look like? I had to go wash up at like 4 a.m. in the morning after taking about, ah!
You know what I'm saying? I'm grown in here, like I ain't on no mystery shit, but like I just like to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got too much swag, like, you know.
Yeah, I like being myself, like I got too much swag. What are you talking about swag for? Drop the album. What is your swag? What? You know what? Let's keep going.
I mean, like, I can't be out here like just giving the swag away. So I just.
What's the estimate? What they talking about, Cardi?
What about? What they talking about? Shit, I about.
For 4 years of wait time, you would expect this to be like the Thriller.
Hey, bro, you would think when you set a time to release an album, that means the album is completed. Like the album is complete. For you to put that time out, the album has to be completed. So I don't understand why it took them that long.
Of rap. A lot of people thought it was good, but they still liked his other albums better. I mean, even Google has it at a 63%. It sold 298,000 first week, but Cardi said it's actually 320,000 because they didn't include physicals and digital sales. And he might be right, because so far it's the most sold rap album this year. Gas prices hit a 4-year low in America. NASA astronauts who were stranded in space for 9 months officially make it back to Earth after a save mission. They were supposed to be in space for 8 days, but due to technical issues, NASA had to keep delaying it, which somehow got delayed to 9 months.
Being in 9 months in space, eating nothing but like hard raw cookies, gang. I'm glad they back though.
One of them could have had a kid and bring it back to Earth when you really think of it. NASA, y'all get way too much of my tax money to be fumbling this. Like, come on. And out of all companies, SpaceX was the one to send the capsule to bring them back. This might be the only W thing Elon has done this whole year. Finland gets ranked as the world's happiest country for the 8th year in a row. The World Happiness Report includes satisfaction, trust, social support, and freedom. Some other countries to note is the US being in 24th, right next to the UK being in 23rd, Israel being in 8th. I guess
the nigga put a Doom piano key.
It's easy when you don't care about the people right next to you getting 5 bombs dropped on them an hour. And the last country that barely made the top 25 is Belize, which is crazy considering Belize's population is around 420,000. The original Family Guy pilot finally gets found, and everyone oddly looks different colors, and Quagmire looks like this. Would have been better if they kept him looking like a typical normal guy and not the freak we know now. NBA YoungBoy gets released from prison. Some say the day this happened.
Do y'all listen to YoungBoy? Huh? I don't listen to YoungBoy. Like I listen to YoungBoy, but if I listen to his music, I listen to his old music, bro. She gonna call me baby, boo. That's the only shit I know. But I'll be real that he just, not that I don't like his music or anything. I don't give him a spin. That's just not my type of like music.
Happened, the Atlanta streets roared with thunder. YNs got ready to put on the tightest black.
Dude, I don't even know how skinny jeans were really ever a trend, because the amount of like discomfort I get from wearing skinny jeans, bro, like it's so terrible. Like I'm literally gonna take it off on the spot. So for y'all to be like casually chilling outside with skinny jeans, it's crazy to me.
Black jeans they could find on Shein. Nike Techs got blown off and dusted off, ready to serve at YoungBoy's will. So far,
wait, Chad, do I need to shut up and just let this video play out? Because I think I started this video at like the 50th minute mark of the stream, and it's 1 hour and 30 minutes, and it's been 16 minutes. All right, I got y'all.
He's managed to not do anything arrestable in a year, which to me shows he's changed and perfectly sane in the streets. Aiden Ross gets unbanned on Twitch after 2 years of being banned. Doesn't seem like he'll stream on there anytime soon, and if he's gonna keep acting like his kick self, he'll probably get banned forever if he does anyways. Memes of this month were things like Italian brain rot, Ashton Hall morning routine, JD Vance Photoshop, and the 2025 meme drought. April 2025. US freedom finally liberates the country again when Trump launches sweeping tariffs on every country. Doesn't matter if you're a country that's a friend, doesn't matter if you're a country that only has penguins on it and no humans. I'm actually not joking, that's a country that got tariffed. As long as you existed on this god green earth, you were hit.
This nigga attacked Antarctica?
Hit with the tariff. countries were finally gonna pay their dues to the US. And ignore every leading expert who's been studying this for decades saying this would cause economic disaster and consumers are the only ones who actually pay it. The US needs its revenge. Over 96 countries on this day were hit with a tariff, and different ones have different rates. In total now, the US has a tariff on a total of 157 countries. Some overtime got removed, some overtime got increased. It really depends on his mood on a certain day. If you give him a crown, negative 1,000% tariff. But if you talk very meany, 1,000% plus increase. Eminem becomes a granddad after his daughter has a baby boy, which is amazing and congrats, but can someone just tell him to hang it up now?
You gonna cancel me, Gen Z me, bruh. And there's some people out here that say this man is the greatest rapper alive. Shout out Eminem, great rapper, but no.
Minecraft movie releases. Even though it was pretty trash and people were hating on it from the start, memes might have been the thing that single-handedly saved this movie from flopping. People were dressing up as
oh shit, my bad.
Minecraft characters to watch it in theaters. People were blatantly destroying movie theaters for a meme. Let's give a moment of silence for all the movie theater employees that had to experience that for a whole weekend.
Chicken junkie.
Was the Minecraft movie good?
Chicken junkie.
Drake passes the
dude. If I'm a janitor, I'm gonna quit on the spot after seeing some bullshit like that.
Beatles to become the artist with the most weeks charting on the Billboard 200, with his albums charting for 3,348 weeks so far. The Beatles are washed anyways. Their last album was in 1970. Meanwhile, Drake is dropping new bangers every year like Mi Padre.
I want to meet your madre, pay my respects to your padre.
For the first time in US history, women over 40 and older are now having more babies than teen moms. Which I'm kind of concerned on two things. Concerned at the fact that women can no longer afford to be able to even have kids in their mid-20s and 30s anymore. And I'm also concerned at how the f was the teen pregnancy rate that high? Man, dudes in the 60s, 70s, and 80s did not do age checks. I know a lot of this shit.
There's nothing wrong with having a child that late, because the way I see it is like, bro, I don't know about y'all, but I want to live life. Like, I want to make sure I do everything that I possibly can and then decide I want to go on to the next chapter of life. I don't know how y'all could be having kids in your early 20s. Hell nah. I'm still figuring this shit out myself.
Is mainly due to more women having careers now and better fertility treatment. But no one can deny affordability. Like, I don't see myself having kids in my 20s or even early 30s. The Chinese yuan fell to the lowest rate it's been in 18 years, mainly due to the trade war it was having with the US, and they definitely were not prepared. Japan introduces a 4-day work week to over 160,000 government employees to improve work-life balance. And according to the stats I have here, 0 people took the days off. Man, they sure do love working themselves to death there.
You know what, chat? 4 streams a week. I need a good work-life balance myself. Do I even give y'all 4 streams?
Obviously joking, but this was one of their biggest implementations of their 4-day work week policy so far. They say it's supposed to help with birth rates and get more young men out there and risen. But the country of dudes that be so freaked out, they by law require phones to have the shutter sound on to prevent creeps from taking upskirt pics. It might take more than that to fix this problem. While we're talking about Japan, researchers there also broke the record for the highest internet speed ever recorded at 402 terabits per second, which is enough to download 50,000 HD movies in 1 second. The speed is so fast, someone probably already pre-watched this video before I even uploaded it and commented. Pope Francis sadly passed away on April 21st, 2025. He was known for being very humble and not even choosing to live in the palace, but a small Vatican guest house, spending his time advocating for peace and saying anyone is welcome to the church. He spent his last weeks talking to the people in the last church in Gaza to make sure they're fine. I'm not even Catholic, but overall for someone in his position, he used his power for good. Virginia Giuffre, aka the main victim and the one who exposed Epstein for his sick crimes, sadly ended her life in her own home. Which is kind of strange because I thought this thing was a hoax. She also tweeted in 2019 that in no way is she and if something happens to her to not let it go. And even
you see, bro, this is why I feel like, look, you don't have to be the most, hold on. You don't have to be the most, what is it called, conspiracy theory believer, but there's certain shit that's like, come on, bro, stop being dense. There's obviously some shit going on. And this is one of those things.
Her father states he didn't believe in the story. It is really sad she died without seeing any justice being done. Being the main victim of this disgusting freak too has got to be the worst outcome as a teenage girl. California becomes the 4th largest economy, surpassing Japan, with a $4.1 trillion GDP compared to Japan's 4.02. The debate of the decade, some would say of the century, took place. If 100 men could beat one gorilla. Sometimes from all the chaos going on in the world, and when everything seems utterly
100 men are winning.
Collective to have fun with.
100
People were
men.
writing out scenarios of how it could be done and what strategies could work. There was even events set up to potentially have it happen. I don't know if they actually met.
Of course not.
They did. We can assume how it went. Other debates popped up too while we discussed this. You had classically 100 men versus paying child support, 100 women versus accountability. The United Arab Emirates becomes the first country to have AI write laws. They mainly focused on laws, judicial rulings, and public services to be done by computers. To them, they say it helps them be more precise, and to me, I won't have to worry about that because I'm never going. Canada elects Mark Carney as Prime Minister of Canada. China launches its first commercial 10G network for the public to use, which has download speed.
10G? Why am I paying y'all taxes and we goddamn stuck on this 5G and I don't even be getting no 5G? I be getting 1 bar and I'm at a public ass location and you telling me them niggas got 10Gs? Bro, what are we doing with this tax money? Shit.
Speeds from 9,000 megabits per second and upload speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second. The real question is,
when do we get to 10G?
I'm pretty sure I'm still on 5G. Did we skip over a couple of steps or are they that ahead? The US passes the Take It Down Act, which makes it illegal to non-consensually deepfake someone in a sexual manner, and platforms have to enforce the rules in 48 hours from a victim telling them, or the reign of the US law will hit them. So yes, every once in a while the government can actually get something right. It's always good to have something universally passed that no one can disagree with. Memes of this month were things like Chicken Jockey, Tung Tung Sahar, 100 Men versus 1 Gorilla, and Sigma Line. May 2025. GTA 6, the most anticipated game in gaming history, gets delayed to May 26th.
Do y'all, okay, if y'all had to put y'all lives on it, would y'all say there's gonna be another delay or do y'all trust the actual release date?
2026. And at this point, they can just keep it because we're done with the waiting. I don't even think this game...
No, Tommy. Nigga said keep it, bro. I waited about 1,000 years and you talking about just keep it. Hell no. You gotta drop it.
Exists, and it's just a government psyop to keep people from ending themselves. Because the last thing holding some people back from ending it right now is GTA 6 releasing. Well, at least it won't get delayed again, and we'll finally get it made. God damn it. Lady Gaga
November
sets a new record
2026.
for the highest attended concert ever for a female artist. It was a free show in Rio, Brazil, and had 2.5 million people in the crowd. She also managed to do all this without...
Yo, I'm sorry, yo, hold on. My left earlobe is hurting like shit. I don't know why.
An Astroworld incident. Still never forget this could have prevented this. So good for her and congrats on the record. TikTok gets fined $600 million by the Irish Data Protection Commission for transferring European user data to China. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world and the man who owns the companies whose stock is the most expensive share price in the world. I'm sorry, but $755,000, there's no way a piece of this company is worth that dog. For that price, the stock better be able to rub my feet at night when I get the itches. Announces he's retiring at the start of next year at the age of 95. The crazy—
You should have done that about 50 years, 60 years ago when you were rich. I'm not gonna lie. I understand why they don't retire because it's like, what am I gonna do now in life? I need a purpose. And I feel like, yeah, whatever you're doing does give you some purpose, but hell nah. Hell nah.
thing about this is the fact that he's lived till 95. He's known to eat purely fast food.
Dude, holy shit, you've been saying this for about like do you have any other chats by this? I appreciate the kind sentiments, but holy shit. Like, bro, we get it, bro. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, Chris.
And have one of the worst diets ever. Just goes to show, if you're rich, you can get away with anything, even not dying from natural causes. Skype, one of the most popular video chat services at a certain point, shuts down officially and is no longer operational. We gotta give
Zoom got their ass.
And rest in peace to Skype. The amount of generational talks that happen, the amount of bullshit in this chat room, the amount of times I almost crashed out seeing those stupid ass emojis spammed at me when my friend beat me in a game and was trolling. You will be missed, Skype, and not be forgotten.
Nick, are you doing a Black Panther emote for Skype? It's never that deep, bro. Nigga hit a Wakanda Forever for what?
Actually, Skype for a second, because the second GTA 6 trailer dropped. And to us, nothing else mattered in this moment. Rockstar Games is like a butcher with unlimited meat and we're a starving pitbull who hasn't eaten for days. And when they finally drop us a piece of meat, we devour that in a second. The trailer introduced the boyfriend of Lucia called Jason Duval, which confirmed to everyone that the game is gonna run on a Bonnie and Clyde type of dynamic. We also learned about some new characters, one called...
I don't understand. Whenever a game wants to show that it's very realistic, they just add more sweat to characters. Bro, having sweat to someone doesn't mean that the game is better quality. Stop making niggas sweaty to make it look like your game looks better.
It's gonna run on a Bonnie and Clyde type of dynamic. We also learned about some new characters, one called Cal Hampton, who everyone assumes is supposed to be our Lester. He's looking like the most Florida looking Lester they could have picked. Raul Batista, who's supposed to be our god to bank robberies. Ryan Heater, who's a drug smuggler and will probably be where we do crimes like that. We're gonna have to wait and see exactly what everyone does, but they did definitely bless us with the most we've gotten so far. Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost gets selected as the 14th Pope, becoming the first Pope from the United States and the first Pope from O Block. The fact that out of all of the popes that could have been picked, we got a Pope from Chicago is hilarious, but good luck to him and bless him on his journeys. China launches the first ever AI powered hospital. For now, they have it as a training facility, but the plan is in the future to have ones released to the public. Don't let it gain a consciousness when it's doing surgery because that could end badly. Bill Gates announces that he's giving all of his money away through the next 20 years. With doing all—
Yo, give it to my chat, real shit. Give it to the community. Give it to people who really need it, bro. All right? Because I feel like he could give away all his money, and guess what? We're not even going to know if it does a dent in our lives, bro. It ain't going to do shit. For some reason, all of this money getting transferred, I'm not being benefited from it. I'm not being benefited from it, so I don't like it. If I don't, hey, corruption is only good if it benefits me. All right? If y'all going, but same way it goes for this man and giving money away. If it don't benefit me, I don't care what you do.
All of it through his charity, and according to him, giving 99% of his $108 billion net worth away, he'll end up with a pathetic, sad, and embarrassing $1 billion left. All of us should go out and buy 10 Windows subscriptions we never plan to use to make sure he's fine financially. On the real, this is a good thing, and a certain cracked out, weird face-shaped billionaire should follow suit too. Too bad no matter how much money Bill Gates gives, this picture still exists on the internet. Bill Gates could have gone down as one of the most goated billionaires, but that picture does exist. Chris Brown, aka Beats Brown, gets arrested for the who really knows how many—
Bro, I'm under the impression that anybody that got so much money in this world, they did some weird shit before, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are like, they've done everything you want to do in life and then they just become weirdos.
Times at this point. This was due to an assault that happened in a London nightclub. Like, this man really cannot keep his hands to himself. This is embarrassing at this point. He was released after a week of being in jail and he is currently walking the streets casually, so be careful. Outdoor Boys, the channel that blew up from him showing his camping trips through wild places, announces he's retiring because the fame was too much and he wanted to protect his family's privacy.
And this man is rich as hell, given his age too. He don't care, but I never watched his videos, but I know he definitely, like, he was cool to, like, play on the background.
Joe Biden gets diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer.
So long as it's not Joe Bartolozzi, we don't care. I'm trolling.
While I didn't really like Biden, and the old-timer fell a bit too much for me during his presidency, he was running the most powerful country in the world while having cancer, so I gotta give respects for that. And I'm wishing him the best and hope he recovers well. Elon Musk announces he's departing from his US government role in his Doge organization, after months of the public seeing him high on ketamine in the Oval Office, crashing out at people any chance he could. The tyranny of Musk has come to an end. He states his leave was due to his legal time as a government special employee ending, but this also so happened to be a week before he started trashing the big beautiful bill and tweeting that Trump was in the Epstein file.
Yo, Tommy, you love politics. That's what I'm getting from this video. Yo, bro, give me more of like the political, economic, like give me just more of like the pop culture references and stop with this politics, bro. All right, and if you won't cover politics next time, just do so quickly, cause holy shit, my nigga.
Strange coincidence, they definitely don't align with each other. Trump pardons NBA YoungBoy. Am I reading that right? Oh, I am? This country is a simulation at this point. I think we all died at the start of the year.
And what did YoungBoy do in return? Gave him a bar about, he gave him a rap bar saying that the kids should follow Trump, some shit like that.
He was released in May of this year after serving 23 months in federal prison and was serving 60 months of probation. He also thanked him right after, which of course, duh. Y'all be getting on these rappers' asses for glazing Trump, but if all it takes is a couple of pics of me wearing a MAGA hat to commute my 5-year probation sentence and clear my criminal record, I would be on social media too, looking like the biggest dumbass and asking everyone what does fetus mean in Latin. Taylor Swift announces she officially bought her whole music catalog and now owns it all, which is big considering she was recording her old albums and releasing them just so she had ownership over it. I do like artists being able to actually own what they put out, but at the same time it is Taylor Swift, who is probably going to use those funds to fly her private jet to the nearest McDonald's because she can't drive 10 minutes down the street. I don't even gotta make y'all haters for real. Her own fans do it enough.
Who do you think has like the most cult-like, who do y'all think has like the most cult-like audience for any musician? I'm not gonna lie. I think Taylor Swift gotta be it. I don't know. I'm like, bro, it's just the way they're willing to like die for her even when like, I deadass think if all fan bases was to go to war for their artist, I think Taylor Swift would have the most people behind her.
I fully believe Taylor Swift fans think she's reincarnated Jesus. Memes of this month were things like 100 men versus 1 gorilla, F students are inventors, and 0.5 GPA activities. June 2025. Mr. Beast becomes the first creator to hit 400 million subs. And to reward this potentially once-in-a-life reward, they gave him this monstrosity.
Dude, y'all couldn't even change like the silver part of it. Like at least make the whole thing blue, or like even like this looks like the 10 million. You know what? Y'all got it.
Can't even use a different button other than the diamond? Come on, dog. Disposable vapes officially get banned in the UK to stop the youth from using it. Remember when I said earlier, right after Elon left the government, he started talking about it? Well, now was that point. The beef originally started when the big beautiful bill by Trump was on its way to get passed. And one of the main things Elon was mad about is that it was gonna add 4.1 trillion to the US national debt, which defeated the whole purpose of Doge and why he created it, even though it didn't really do anything. He tweeted out that the bill was a disgusting abomination, said the bill needs to be killed, and you know Trump's ego can't take talking about his policies, so he said Elon was crazy and was mad he was taking away his electric vehicle tax credits. Then
bro, I feel like the reason why these people don't just be like exposing each other is because there's dirt on all of them, bro. They know if one of them falls, they all fall.
At this point, Elon chose to crash out and throw away the whole friendship. He said Trump only won the election because of him and that he was ungrateful. He said he would win in an election against Trump, and then said the big thing that had everyone silent that day: that Trump is in the Epstein files and that's why it's not public. A confirmation of the thing we've been talking about for months. For him to drop this was crazy to people because people always thought he may be in it, but one of his closest allies saying it, why would he lie about it? Yet after all this, he still hung out with him and they're good friends now. So he outed to the world that he's a predator, but he's still hanging out with him. I don't know about y'all, but if I find out one of my friends is a
yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So you consciously knew this, but you were hanging out with them? Bro, because these people don't care about what you do. They don't care about who you are. And like, I feel like a lot of the rhetoric be talking about, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, black people make up most of the prisoners, the criminals, whatever. Bro, we got a criminal as president. Why don't y'all want to talk about that, though? You voted them in. You voted him in. So it's like, people don't care about their priorities at all.
Predator, that is not my...
Like, they only care about criminals when they're black. People only care about criminals when they're black. If it's any other person, they don't care.
Friend anymore. He ended up deleting it later and saying he regretted the tweet, but the damage was already done. Everyone knew the breakup was gonna happen. We joked about it.
My God, Mr. Scumming. With the big 5 gift is my boy. Yo, chat, I think I'm gonna stop this video halfway only because shit. Yo, why is my left ear hurting? Mr. Skullman, man, you've been going crazy all day, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. It's not an attention span thing. Yo, Mr. Skullman, thank you so much for getting us to our sub goal. Thank you, man. Y'all, wait, y'all want to finish this video in its entirety? I'm still planning to do it, but I'm just like, Hold on, I gotta take this hat off because holy shit, my left ear is fucking hurting me. Dude, I don't know why is my left ear hurting? I'm down to finish the vid. Do y'all want to finish the vid? Go to the doctors? No, it's because the way I was putting on my headphones, it was putting so much pressure on my earlobes. It's because of the way the hat. No, it's because of the way the hat is focused. It kind of bends and then it kind of like does this to me. Does that make sense? Where it should be like flat and it's like just too much pressure. But let's finish it. Let's finish it.
The of the tweet, but the damage was already done. Everyone knew the breakup was gonna happen. We joked about it. The way it happened was not expected. LA protests erupted over ICE being there and how the arrests were being done. It happened over the span of a week, and just as any protest goes in LA, always has to burn down for some reason. Like, why does LA never have any same protest going on? It always has to end up burning up in flames. Due to all the chaos, Trump sent the National Guard randomly, and of course it made things worse. It all calmed down eventually, just as these things always go. Rapper Silent
I'm not gonna lie, I remember during the BLM protests, and I was too scared to throw a rock at the police station, but I feel like sometimes, bro, yes, just people that really want to get shit done in protest, but other people, bro, yeah, there's definitely people that are real life angry, and then there's people that just want to do it for the fun of it. I'll be real.
known for the whip it nay nay emote in Fortnite, was sentenced to 30 years.
Do not search Silento on Twitter. I remember seeing this man's butt. That was perhaps one of the most scarring things I've ever seen.
In prison after pleading guilty to shooting his cousin and killing him in 2021. 16 billion passwords were leaked in the largest data breach in history.
Damn.
The hackers did it over time, and it only got revealed then how much info they got now. It was stolen from every popular website, including Gmail, Facebook, Apple, PayPal, Netflix. My tip is to make sure your accounts have two-factor verification off, and every time the hacker comes in, catch them like a Pokemon and turn them into the police. Netanyahu, the president of the United States, I mean Trump, decided to launch a missile strike on what they call key Iranian nuclear facilities. This was to help aid Israel in their fight with Iran and put pressure on their officials. The Trump administration's response to people asking proof that they were making was, and I quote, "I don't have to show you nothing, shut up." Luckily, this didn't start a war, but tune in for next year. The Oklahoma City Thunder won the 2025
most boring ass finale. I'm sorry. Right when they injured my boy, I was cool off of that. I was cool off of those ones, respectfully though. Boring for now. And considering it was the last game too, that's tough.
NBA championship, becoming the youngest team to win in 50 years. PewDiePie drops out of the top 10 most subscribed channels after a 12-year run. I can feel my gray hairs already developing, but things always happen.
Wait, who was in the top 10? Coco Melon is number 3? I'm sorry, why is T-Series A++? Bro, all of these channels... Who the hell are the Stokes twins? Oh my goodness, bro. Dude, what is going on? What is going on?
Subscribe channels after
Yo, Lollipop, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Team to win in 50 years. PewDiePie drops out of the top 10 most subscribed channels after a 12-year run. I can feel my gray hairs already developing, but things always have to change. Global debt hits a record of $324 trillion.
And y'all still want to collect more tax money from me. Bro, figure that shit out. Y'all owe money. Stop asking me for more money. Damn.
Which makes no sense because we can all let bygones be bygones and forget about it. North Korea opens its brand new beach resort to the public. And as an American citizen myself, I'll say that I'm perfectly comfortable and fine visiting. I'm sure my devices won't be tapped into, and freedom of speech laws are amazing there. Seriously, who gave Kim this idea? That resort is never making its money back. Surprisingly, people have went though, mainly Russian tourists because of how close the two countries have become. Squid Game Season 3 releases.
Nothing hurts me more than an amazing ass show ending so goddamn terribly, bro. Attack on Titan. Squid Games. What's that other one called? Alice in Borderland. Actually, Alice in Borderland was not that bad, but it was still whatever. Terrible.
Becoming the first series in Netflix history to be #1 in every single country it's in. That's a different type of emotion, all for a mid-ass ending though. I know it's been a while since it came out, but I still won't spoil things in case anyone hasn't watched it. All I'm saying is, me personally, I'm chucking that thing off like no tomorrow. If you watched it, you can understand what I mean when I say chucking that thing off. The man who owns Labubu becomes China's youngest billionaire. Being a piece of
dude, imagine becoming a billionaire off a toy devil. That's crazy, bruh.
Does do you wonders in 2025. And memes of this month were things like job application, Sabao, guy pointing to himself, and World War III.
That was a great month for memes. Probably the best one for that year.
July 2025. The Diddler, aka Sean Dickie Combs, has his trial officially wrap up and we're all expecting justice to be served. How many years we were thinking? At minimum 10 for the freak-offs alone. A maximum death penalty for this haircut. And he got a heart-wrenching, jaw-dropping total sentence of 4 years.
Bro, they made it seem like this man killed 20 women. I swear to God, the way I thought his trial was gonna go, I thought he was gonna get life.
Good behavior for real, that's like 3 years. Man, the rich really get away with anything in this country. He got convicted of 2 of the 5 counts that were originally put in, with one of the biggest ones, racketeering, being not guilty. Trump signs in the big beautiful.
Why y'all saying gang what? Why y'all saying what? What do you mean what? Did I say something wrong? Don't get me wrong, he's a terrible piece of shit. I'm not, wait, hold on. What do you mean gang what? I mean, like, I feel like, wait, what? Okay, niggas is just saying that just to say that.
Bill, one of the most controversial bills in US history. The Department of Justice announces their conclusion of the Epstein files and case, stating that there's no client list and there's no evidence Epstein blackmailed people. Said like a person who got blackmailed. And they also confirmed that Epstein ended himself in that cell. The internet's reaction was exactly how you would expect. And Trump hit his classic be fake demons pose. The Epstein list didn't matter. It was only a part of his whole administration's campaign before getting in. And their whole interview after was absolutely embarrassing.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender.
Bro, I don't know, bro. His eyes are just creepy, bro. You know when someone just looks like bad vibes? That's what I get whenever I see this dude.
As a prosecutor who's been in that prison.
You basically said what he did is not bad, acting like he killed 20 people. No, you fucking idiot. What he did was terrible. I said the way I was seeing every news headline, I thought he killed 20 people, as in like this man is done. Like he's done. Don't get me wrong, what he did is terrible. I'm not excusing it. I meant like the way they were showing it every day, you would swear that this man killed 100 people. That's not me belittling the situation, dumbass. That's me saying that the way I was seeing these news headlines, I swear I thought this nigga killed like 30 women. Don't get me wrong, with like that had the nigga was a freaked out ass nigga, and I'm surprised he only got 4 years. But why am I explaining myself? Shut your ass up, bitch.
System, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know when you see one, and that's what that was.
Self. You want me to get, I've seen the whole file.
To my friend Jeffrey Epstein. Rest now, brother.
Yo!
We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
I understand I did word it wrong. And I do understand how someone could have misconstrued that as in like, oh, like, y'all made it seem like he killed 20 people. No, I wasn't trying to defend his actions. Matter of fact, yo, Dexter, when you see that, if you could just cut that part out, I could see how it could be misconstrued. But no, Diddy's a bad person. And no, I'm not trying to belittle sexual assault. What he did is terrible. I'm not apologizing. That's not an apologize. That's not an apology. I'm just saying I could see how it's misconstrued. Salah, a secret Epstein supporter. Wago, the only time you come in my chat is to say I'm an Epstein supporter? Huh? Tell him what you do when you're not streaming. All those flights to to Epstein Island. Look, Waka, I know how much money you paid to get your file redacted, okay? That big ass black square, don't make me reveal it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All right?
These two guys were screaming for years that he didn't end himself and the list was real, but this was also the first time we've actually seen the whole MAGA movement kind of fragment. And after this, things slowly started to split Trump from his base. A South Korean soldier breaks the world record for the most.
Show your hairline. Why are you? I'm sorry. Why are, like, I would show my hairline. I would. I'm not hiding my hairline. I show my hairline, but I'm just saying, like, there's a sub goal for that. Not a sub goal. Not only like a sub count goal on YouTube. I can't just like, you know, hair reveal. I'm showing my hair 2026, but hairline reveal, that. Come on, yo, bro. I heard you lost hella bread. I got you with $1 dono. Shit, my bank declined. Sorry, man. No, I'm sorry to you. If your bank declines off of $1 bill, you need the money more than I do, bro. Real shit. You just expose yourself. All right. Hopefully you make like a GoFundMe. I'll see what I could do. However I could contribute. But if your shit declining off $1, bro, I'm praying for you, bro. I'm praying.
Slowly started to split Trump from his base. A South Korean.
Fuck you and your hairline. Salah made money and started switching up. What? Okay. Niggas need proof. Apparently niggas need proof. Niggas need proof now. Niggas need proof now. Okay. All right. You know what? I got y'all with the proof. Dude. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not. Look. Let me make sure I'm not. All right. Let me make sure I'm not exposing anything. Let me make sure I'm not. We watching flight reacts now. Let me make sure I'm not exposing anything. Nigga. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I got scanned, bro. Just expose those dirty fingernails. Okay. You see? I show y'all I'm 100K in debt. And the niggas want to talk about, fuck the nails, bro. That's, you know, I can't. That's not 94K, not 110K. Dude, niggas want me to show. Dude, there's also state taxes. There's something called federal taxes, and then there's something called state taxes.
Soldier breaks the world record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours, being 11,707 reps. Scarlett Johansson becomes the highest grossing actor of all time. Her movies have earned over $15 billion worldwide, with a major part coming from Marvel. It's a hack to be a character that's always in every Avengers movie that you know is gonna do good. She also debuted in Jurassic World Rebirth, which did really good in the box office.
Did it? I don't recall watching it. Have y'all watched that shit?
The video becomes the first company ever to reach a $4 trillion market cap, which is crazy because in 2023, they hit $1 trillion for the first time. But you know, some out there making 40K at McDonald's says they shouldn't be taxed, so it, let them hit 10 trillion. Let them hit 20 trillion as a matter of fact, and don't tax them a piece. That's what the founders would have wanted. The Superman movie releases, having the best opening weekend for any Superman movie at $217 million globally. It also is the highest grossing superhero movie of the year.
The fuck does gross mean? Not gonna lie, I feel like that's a question I would have asked a couple of years ago. Gross means like how much it earned. That's what it means.
And well deserved because it was good. The UK government announces its plans to lower the voting age from 18 to 16. Having kids who are brain rotted voting in elections will not end well. China bans OnlyFans and labels it a Western disease.
Now let's please do the same thing, all right? Let's please. Yo, you know what's crazy? OnlyFans was created like as like a Patreon. It was never meant for people to just toot that ass back and just show they cooch to the world.
Good luck to the Chinese soldiers out there that can't get their goons off. Must be rough. Ozzy Osbourne, one of the most iconic rock stars, dies at the age of 76 from a heart attack. The T-App, an app that was growing in popularity through the span of 2025, which involved women posting pictures of men they may know or have seen and asking other women on the app any of their red flags. Even though the purpose of the—
Yo, can someone check if I'm on there? I don't think I'm on there yet. I'll be on there one day.
App was supposed to be for women's safety and making them feel more safe going on dates. It was mainly just used for bullying dudes and making up lies about them. Got all of its database breached and exposed 72,000 women's information, with some of it being their faces. And man, oh man, some of these women
were not in the position to be judging.
And then I think someone made like a website or some sort of app where you could like rate them. Where you could rate them if they look good or if they look bad based off of their ID. Wow.
You'd have a Hulk Hogan looking girl saying Michael B. Jordan was chopped. The hack was also funny because the whole database for the app was completely open. All the hackers did was go into their public cloud and take everything. Imagine if you were someone who spent money on this app thinking it was safe just for everyone to be laughing at your face on the internet. Memes of this month were things like Jet 2 Holiday, I Can't Prove It, and Labubu Matcha Dubai Chocolate. August 2025.
Matcha should have never been a meme, alright? That's my way of life. That's my way of life.
Child set a record for being born from an embryo created in 1994. Meaning technically if they were born then, they would be around 31 years old now. Buddy must have been living it up, swimming in a pool and chilling while the world burns down. If only this could have been all of us and we could pick a date when we wanted to leave. Roblox versus Schlep. Roblox banned the YouTuber Schlep, whose videos was focused around catching predators and turning them over to the proper—
They overturned it, right? Wait, is Schlep still banned or did Roblox finally right their wrongs?
authorities. He was also good at it, managing to get 6 people arrested. They banned him, saying what he was doing violated their terms of service and said it undermined their safety efforts, even though he was the one who was literally helping with safety on the platform. It was even worse too, considering he got groomed at a young age on Roblox and Roblox staff did nothing at the time. And after this, I don't think even he—
And then what did Roblox, I think, wanted to make like a e-dating or like a dating server or like some service where people could date in Roblox. That is a terrible idea. You know who your game caters to.
Expected the firestorm that was about—
And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to meet the love of my life in the form of blocks.
erupt. Every YouTuber started covering it and learning the horrors of Roblox's moderation. All of Roblox protested in Schlepp's name and walked around with free Schlepp signs. Politicians started stepping up for him and saying Roblox needs to address safety. You had states sue them over negligence of enforcing child safety. And all Roblox had to do was simply unban him. For some reason, they did not want to. Like, I don't know what he did to them, but it made things worse. At the peak of the drama, Roblox lost 12 billion stock value in 10 days. The fact that some 20-year-old dude did this alone makes it peak fiction.
Y'all think if I diss Roblox is gonna go downhill? Yo, Roblox, don't mess with me, bro. Let's just say I got the power to take your stocks if I wanted to. Don't play with me, bro. Go ahead, give me $1 million sponsorship.
When the little guy went against a big corporation. Roblox still hasn't recovered from this and probably won't.
Wait, chat, type 1. Is my chat doing that one thing again? Is it doing that one thing again? Bro, oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh my god. Okay. All right. You know what? That's what we're doing today. All right, that's what we're doing today. Oh my god. Okay, I could see y'all. I could see y'all again. Obviously, it's doing this shit with the chat box again, and there's nothing I could do. So just wait until it comes back again because it wants to act like an asshole. I don't know why. It wants to act trash. But we ball. It'll come back soon.
For a while. Every day they're getting some type of new lawsuit over it. Hopefully they learn their lesson to take child safety serious. Probably not. Ronaldo proposes to his longtime girlfriend after a decade. Trump deployed safety serious. Probably not. Ronaldo—
Where do they get diamonds that big? Bro, this is worth more than my net worth. This is worth more than my family lineage's net worth. Dude, do you know how expensive it is to get a diamond that big? That big? That's damn near impossible. How much? Hold on. I'm curious. How big is Ronaldo's wife ring? I mean, how much is Ronaldo's wife ring? valued from 2 to over 10 million, with many placing around $5 million. $5 million on her finger. Let that sink in.
Proposes to his longtime girlfriend after a decade. Trump deploys the National Guard in DC over what he calls a crime emergency. And it led to some pretty interesting interactions.
Tell you guys something special real quick. Are you guys ready?
Well, we know you're filming, so if you're about to do something like off the cuff.
Cool.
That's cool. Why they hating? Why are they hating? Yo, that's fire. You could whistle the army thingy. That's fire.
Mr. Beast breaks the record for the most money raised in a live stream event, raising $12 million in 16 hours. The clips of the event was less focused on the money raised and more on
Bro, do y'all think that this was just a big ass tax write-off for Mr. Beast? Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's good to always raise money for charity, but this felt just a little weird. Just a teeny weird.
How mad Mr. Beast was getting. People must have forgot they called him Mr. Beast for a reason.
Do you like Feastables?
No.
Kill your
Trump and Putin meet in Alaska to discuss the Ukraine war and how to end it, which was the first time he talked to a president since 2021. Apple for the first time is manufacturing its new iPhones in India. Either China 2021. Apple for the
I don't care what anyone says, this is the ugliest iPhone invented. I'm sorry, I don't need my iPhone to have a forehead on it. Why is there a forehead on an iPhone? Gang, just put it flat. There's no reason to have a forehead on an iPhone.
first time is manufacturing its new iPhones in India. Either China stepped up their labor laws and they can't exploit them, or Indian workers are doing it for cheaper. The real loser is anybody who buys the newest iPhone every year. Cracker Barrel changed its classic logo to this modern millennial family-friendly design. I believe modern logo.
Either way, they could change it to the craziest design ever. Who's eating at Cracker Barrels? I'm not. You feel me?
Those are the reason we all hate each other all the time. They also changed their whole restaurant aesthetic, which to me was the way worse change. It was a terrible change, and I'm not sure if companies have departments anymore that are supposed to tell them whether a change will be good or not. Clearly with Cracker Barrel, they didn't, and because of all of this pressure, they changed it back later on. Lil Nas X was arrested and charged with assaulting police officers. He was found walking naked and barefoot on the street. This will be the last time I ever care to hear about Lil Nas X. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce officially—
It's crazy because at one point Lil Nas X was making the best music, and I don't want to argue with anyone on that.
Tie the knot. And Taylor Swift fans took it exactly how you would expect.
Anyone else's wife cry when seeing Taylor Swift engagement today? Wow, yo. You know what? Like, I don't understand how someone you've, like, don't get me wrong. I believe, as a matter of fact, let me not even hate. You know what? I'm gonna let her rock. Obviously, Taylor Swift had a huge impact on her life. But crying to see someone being engaged is a little crazy. Just a teeny bit. What?
She's never posted about Travis. This is her hard launch, 1 and 2. She's never ever said any of her songs are about anybody.
So like the Taylor Swift engagement, super shocking at first, but now that I'm like actually processing that the artist that I've known for the longest in my life, I sat there for a moment and I was like, holy f***, like she's engaged, like go.
Please tell me I'm not the only one thinking that, God forbid something happens to Taylor Swift, how these girls are gonna react. Because that's what I'm thinking right now. If that's how you feel over her getting married, God forbid she has like COVID. Y'all niggas gonna have a heart attack. Wow. All right, man. Shit. Hey, it's your life. Fuck it.
Girl, be happy.
You'll have to get jobs. You know, employment. What sort of crazy moon talk is he
Yo, Tommy, they're gonna report your video. Stop.
speaking?
Memes of this month were things like Clanker, Thinking Monkey, 6'7", and Performative Male. September 2025. Iceland gets ranked the most peaceful country in the world for the 18th year in a row. Considering you wake up to views like this and your country hasn't been given that good old American freedom of having all your oil siphoned, I can understand why people are happy there. The Epstein files officially released. Kinda, not really. The House Oversight Committee and the government got access to thousands of pages of the Epstein files after requesting it from Epstein's estate. You know this was sick to the core when there's thousands of pages of evidence on him. Some notable things he said was calling Trump evil beyond belief, saying of course he knew about the girls, saying that Trump spent hours at his house with one of the victims. There was also people like the former president of Harvard, Larry Summers, who got exposed for joking about women in emails with him. It makes you realize that more than half these at the top positions are freaked out and weirdos. They get too much glazing and have too much power. They feel fine doing things like this. And this was really the thing that put pressure on the politicians to release the Epstein files even more up until the signing of a bill to do it 2 months later. Stream East, the world's largest illegal sports streaming platform, got shut down. Also notable that LeBron was watching on it too. Piracy.
Dude, yo, bro. Imagine being a billionaire still using pirated sites to watch it. That's crazy.
For the win. Conor McGregor announces his official bid to run for president of Ireland and dropped out 11 days later after none of the politicians voted for him. I think the world is done with celebrities being politicians. The method's been patched. Giorgio Armani, one of the biggest fashion designer brand founders, dies at the age of 91. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather announced that they're fighting and have signed contracts for spring of 2026. After the Jake Paul match, ain't no one want to see Mike Tyson in the ring again. But
no, it's what? Okay, I hope they sparring just a teeny bit because no. What? Bro, Mike Tyson gonna get his ass beat.
Some sucker out there will spend $100,000 still for some floor seats to the More Epstein files, with the most incriminating one being a letter Trump sent to Epstein in 2003 that stated they have things in common. And may every day
be another wonderful secret.
I don't know, I prefer to think the secret was something like they both prefer mint chocolate chip ice cream over chocolate chip, or they didn't like the last Shrek movie. Trump denies it, saying that isn't his.
I think it's because they like cheese penguins. Cheese penguins. I think they like cheese pizza, and I think they love playing Club Penguin, if you get my drift. I think their favorite character in Star Wars is C-3PO. CP3. I don't know, it's some robot, something like that.
Signature and then filed a lawsuit against the newspaper company that released it. The Nepal government this month got completely overthrown by Gen Z protesters. And it wasn't no Gen Z 2020 BLM protest with people making TikToks.
I know she probably thought this was the hardest shit.
And it was gonna have an impact. They burnt down their government.
How you gonna do a thirst trap over a BLM protest? You should be ashamed.
Buildings in the prime minister's office. It all started when the government randomly banned all major social media platforms for not registering locally. The older generation should know the one way to get Gen Z pissed and outside is taking away social media. After that, they decided to march out peacefully around the Capitol and government buildings. Until the police started shooting at the protesters, then all hell broke loose. They even burned down the politicians' houses too, and after all that, the prime minister resigned and fled the country. Then the Gen Z protesters elected their next prime minister in the one way and only way they know how: Discord. And that is how their current prime minister was elected, and she—
Yo, can y'all imagine how rowdy that BC was? Hey, everybody chill. Discord? So hold up. Did y'all do like a quick Discord poll, or was it like the amount of emotes you could get per message? Did she hit anyone's ass with like a ratio or some shit?
Is still in office with everyone happy. They even helped clean up the rubble after the overthrowing, so wholesome. People after this started asking why the US Gen Z doesn't do this. I don't know about you, but I'm not going against a flying Dorito. The US government released a video of a UFO getting hit by a missile and not budging. The quality, as you know, has to be in the worst quality possible. It wouldn't make it a real UFO video if it wasn't. Russia sends drones to—
Do y'all believe in UFOs? Do you realize your chat is off the screen? Yes, I do. For some reason, it's still... Why is it still like that? Oh my goodness. Why is it actually still like that? Wow. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? Oh, I think I know why. No, I don't. No, I don't. This shit is still acting. What the fuck? Man, what be wrong with niggas, bro? Oh, okay, finally. Damn.
To Polish airspace being the first country to get hit by Russia after the Ukraine war. Poland then sent out fighter jets to shoot them and said it was an act of aggression. Brazil's former prime minister gets sentenced to 27 years and 3 months in prison for trying to stay in power after losing his election. A body is found in the trunk of—
Damn, 27? Yo, the fact that this man is still not arrested yet, or I mean, like, yeah, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I don't care if he didn't kill her or whatever. This man literally slept with a minor. Get his ass in prison.
An impounded Tesla that was registered to David. At first, it was kind of brushed off because he had an excuse, like he was on tour and the police dismissed him. But then more and more information started to come out and it started to get creepy. The victim's mother mentioned she had a tattoo that David also had, saying that her daughter said she was in a relationship with a guy named David. Then the picture started to come out. David on FaceTime calls with her, David doing a whole Twitch stream with her.
The fact that, I don't know how much pull he has on a Twitch stream, but the fact that people didn't cancel this man after this is absurd.
David having a song with her name in it. And as stuff started to come out in this moment, if you were a David fan, you realize that your goat is actually a monster. As of me writing this, David is still not arrested and on the loose, which makes it very creepy. And why hasn't he been questioned? Rest in peace to her, and the fact that she was so young makes it so sad. Charlie Kirk, one of the biggest political commentators, gets assassinated out in public. The two reactions you had was the right stating that this was a tragedy to America, that free speech is dead. Also, trying to start a civil war, which was very
a civil war over Charlie Kirk is absurd. Obviously, I don't think anyone should die the way he did, but a civil war. The last person I plan to go to war over is Charlie Kirk, respectfully.
Fringe.
It's time we rise.
Dude, are we for real? You wanna get you wanna do the Hunger Games over fucking Charlie Kirk of all people? Is that not a little OD?
Bruh, don't you got kids to take care of or something? And the left had politicians condemn it, but everyone else was pretty much making fun of it. Which only got worse as they started to glaze Charlie as some type of biblical human in the government and give him holidays. So his face was plastered everywhere on memes all through the end of the year. In 2026, they might still be doing it. NASA gets its strongest hint that life might be on Mars. The reason they say that was because a rock was found there that contains the same minerals to cause organic matter. All I know is the Mars aliens we do get are gonna be the ugly.
Bro, I'm sorry. There is 100% life outside of Earth. I don't even know. I don't know if it's gonna be in our solar, like in our like galaxy, but come on, bro. There's humans in other places. But bro, chat, that's my only thing, right? My only thing that I'm trying to grasp, right, is that do y'all believe there's humans or like other people or aliens, I guess, outside? My thing, can I please get a PS5, bro? No. I'm sorry. That was, for some reason that was funnier than I thought. Do y'all believe there's humans or aliens, right? Because here's the thing, right? For there to be humans or aliens, do they also believe in the same God we believe in? Like just any of the major religions. It doesn't matter what religion you are. That's the thing I'm trying to grasp. Because if your answer is yes, like, okay, so how was it passed to them? Or did they deal with, like, I feel like those are two conflicting answers. Because if you feel like, or are they going to be judged to a different standard than us? Like how is God going to treat them? Do they have like a different belief? Like, do they have, like, y'all get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, bro, the universe is so big that I'm thinking there has to be life. But at the same time, I'm thinking like, hold on, if there's life out there, then do they go by a different religion? It's weird, bro. It's weird.
Least looking things ever. If you look at the deep sea and what those creatures look like to adapt to their environment, it should say enough.
Salah, this is low-key the worst year of my life. Can you just moan out Mr. Skullman's name for me, please? What the fuck? What the fuck? Out of everything you could have asked me, you asked me to name out you want me to moan another nigga's username?
You matter. All I know is the Mars aliens we do get are gonna be the ugliest looking things ever. If you look at the deep sea and what those creatures look like to adapt to their environment, it should say enough. New Mexico becomes the first state to offer universal childcare at no cost, saving families there an average of $12,000 per year for each child. Owen Cooper becomes the youngest male to win an Emmy at 15 years old. Got more motion than me at 15, I respect it. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco get married to a huge wedding with celebrities.
You know what? If you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Bad Bunny gets announced as the halftime show performer at the Super Bowl. I don't really know much of his music. It was funny seeing all the people crash out over this though.
Hey, did you guys hear Bad Bunny is doing the NFL halftime show? Can't wait to see Ice arrest him on stage live at the halftime show.
Ha 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 ha! Cornball ass nigga. Cornball ass nigga.
Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory of the United States.
Casanat becomes the first Twitch streamer to hit 1 million subs. And by Casanat, I mean me and Kai, because I donated over 10,000 subs to make sure we hit the goal together. So W me and Kai. The US government shut down after Congress couldn't agree on funding for the year, which ended up becoming the longest government shutdown, being 43 days. And in the end, both sides still didn't really agree, so there was no point in this whole thing. It's insane that you can work for the US government and not get paid for your own work because the government is arguing. It's like your mom and dad arguing as a kid, and if they don't agree, you don't get fed. Memes of this month were things like 6'7" kid, Tylenol autism.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Salah, now you gotta do it. He said he was 14. Did you just ignore the part where he said that? I gotta ask y'all real quick. Do y'all rock with the sub alert sound? I like this one. I think it's funny. I think it's I might change the one for the one gifted, but do y'all rock with that sound? Yo, Mr. Skullman, thank you so much. So I think I might need
had a whole song on there dedicated to her husband's meat. Whatever you do, do not listen.
Redwood Tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thigh. Redwood Tree? You made a song about a day? You made a song about a day? And then I think she said like Fortnite in the song. Look, I'll be real. I feel like we're artists, bro. So, like, y'all gotta know when to stop making music, respectfully. Because the longer y'all go on, the worse your craft becomes. And I understand why. You're rich, you encounter life, you're probably not dealing with anything crazy as much anymore. You settle down, you don't got enough, like, inspiration. Just stop.
To that song. Japan elects its first female prime minister, Sanae Takachi. Israel and Hamas agreed to the US peace plan ceasefire, putting one of the most controversial wars in modern times finally to an ending. Until Israel violated it the same day it was signed. Markiplier gets married to his longtime girlfriend, Amy Nelson. Maria Corina wins the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize. The reason being her promoting democratic rights for people in Venezuela fighting against their current dictator, who was doing anything to beg the US to not attack.
Don't worry.
Salah, not gonna lie, I missed lots of your streams. Merry Christmas, nigga. That's an interesting way to come in the chat.
Doing anything to beg the US to not attack.
Don't worry. Be happy. La 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 la. Don't.
Yo, Salah, Israel or Palestine? Look at me. You know my ethnicity, you know my background, you know my religion. What do you think, nigga? What do you think, nigga?
La 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 la. Don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah, Buddy's definitely getting leveled to the ground next year. Drake's lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us gets dismissed in a courtroom. Imagine losing a rap battle, then losing a lawsuit against it. Man's never gonna recover. His lawyer says he plans to appeal it, but just give it up, man. We all have moved on. The country of Madagascar gets overthrown by yet another Gen Z-led protest this year.
Wait, Madagascar is not a place just for animals? Wait, niggas actually live in a place called Madagascar? Is that Cardi's outfit? Yo, now, you see, I'm telling you, bro, these artists be gaining their inspirations from the most random places.
The main reason being government corruption and the Madagascar movie being banned in Madagascar. The president of the country decided to flee and the lawmakers impeached him immediately.
Wait, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be wasting more water because I gotta ask. Actually, I'm gonna just ask Google. Is Madagascar banned in Madagascar? There's no way. Okay, never mind. Yo, okay. That was Tommy's idea of a joke.
Museum gets robbed in broad daylight and the value of items stolen total around $100 million. The heist was straight up a GTA heist though. You gotta respect it in a way. They had people dressed up as fake security guards to take the stuff, then escaped on a crane out the window to vanish into the sunset. They could have been known as some badass legends who hit a lick on the biggest museum ever, but all got caught in a month. Should have hit up Lester for some better escape plans. Mosquitoes get spotted for the first time in the wild in Iceland, which scientists are giving warnings about and they're linking it to climate change. Also, it means we're probably gonna have another even hotter summer. Like, we're already suffering. Can we please stop? Ireland elects Catherine Connolly as the 10th president of Ireland. Scientists
That gotta be the straightest teeth, most cleanest teeth I've seen in the Irish country.
create a serum that regrows hair in 20 days, meaning Turkey may go bankrupt and baldness may be cured soon. They conducted tests on lab mice for the serum and their bald patches fully grew back after 20 days. The lead researcher himself tested it on his own leg hairs and had his hair fully regrow after 3 weeks. I can't wait in 2035 to buy my Tylenol hair growth pills and enlarging pills. The future is gonna be so great. China enacts new laws to require social media influencers to have degrees in subjects they talk about. In America, all we gotta do is ban podcasts and you fix about 90% of misinformation. It's mainly meant to target medical and financial advice. Although the way I think of it, wouldn't it be pretty easy for a scammer?
Look, stop listening to famous people, bro, okay? Stop putting famous people on a pedestal, all right? You hear some shit just because someone is popular doesn't mean it's true. Stop giving people these pedestals to live your life or like take it. Stop, okay? Do your own research. Look for people that are actually smart about what they're talking about and stop living because someone else told you how to think.
to go to school, get a degree, then lie about things still. At that point, I assume they just execute them on the spot for lying. Nvidia becomes the first company to be worth $5 trillion. And if you didn't pick it up, about a couple of sections ago in July, I just said it hit $4 trillion. And we're keeping it on track.
So we're not listening to you anymore. Does it sound like, when I say listen, I mean like agree. You can listen to whoever you want to listen to. That doesn't mean you're taking what they're saying as a fact. No, and I would say, don't take everything I say as a fact. Everything I say is my opinion, and I encourage you guys to say your own opinions. But I'm just, at the end of the day, what everyone says is just what they think. And if you want to get influenced by it and you agree with it, then perfect. But don't take everything they say as a fact, because that's when it feels cult-like.
By the end of next year, it'll probably be worth 10 trillion. Like, y'all gotta understand how insane it is to be worth 5 trillion. If Nvidia was a country, it'd be the 3rd largest country in GDP. I say f it, give them 10 trillion and cut their taxes and then tax the poor. Trump orders nuclear weapons testing for the first time since 1992. I love my World War III threats. This always feels great. France makes it illegal for supermarkets to throw away edible food and instead have to donate it to food banks.
Wait, y'all wasn't doing that before? Here I was thinking y'all was throwing expired food. You throwing food that people could eat away?
Horror of charity, I know. Neo, the first household robot, officially releases for pre-order in the US. Its main functions is supposed to be helping you with house chores like washing dishes.
That's creepy as hell. The way it's walking, no, I'm good. And it ain't even thick. So why would I want that?
Or folding clothes. Make sure to turn it off when you sleep though. You don't want that freak potentially hopping on you at night. You can get it for a monthly price of $500 a month or $20,000 to own. And technically for now, it isn't fully automatic. There's gonna be remote human operators controlling it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose though of automatic
20,000, I think we're all thinking the same thing. 20,000, bro, we better be able to reproduce. That's all I'm gonna say.
AI robot. It's still gonna get sold out on first day release anyways. Jamaica gets hit with the strongest hurricane in its history, with winds of it being 185 miles per hour and causing over 100 deaths. Rest in peace to those that passed. It's wild how only 100 people died from 185 mile per hour winds. Great job by the government for evacuating people and helping as many people as they could. For the first time since 1990, the Billboard Hot 100 Top 40 chart had 0 rap songs, with people saying this is the end of.
It's not the end, but I will say hip hop and rap have been sounding so repetitive, bro. I feel like music is at a very stagnant area where people are reminiscing more of prior songs than the new shit.
Rap, and it's getting the rock and roll treatment. Nowadays, no one's trying to be original and everyone's trying to get a hit on TikTok, so I'm not surprised. If only Ye didn't become Ye, he could have saved us for real. Prince Andrew gets stripped of his royal titles and kicked out of the royal mansion due to all the Epstein controversy, and you can never forget about clips like this.
We're staying at the house of a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
That's all.
A convenient place to stay? Staying at a child pred's house is convenient. That's convenient. Laying your head where someone else potentially had other little girls stay is convenient.
Needed to hear to know the dude's guilty. Memes of this month were things like I Show Speed Face, White Rabbit pointing at clock, Hassan Piker Dog, and Blue Collar SpongeBob. November 2025. The LA Dodgers win the World Series in Game 7, becoming the first team to win consecutively since the 2000s. China releases a new divorce law that stops spouses from taking the other person's property after divorce, meaning gold diggers shall no longer exist in China. They really are in the future. Dick Cheney, George Bush's former vice president, dies. Let's all give a moment of silence for him. Egypt's most expensive museum opens to the world, costing $1 billion, covering the history of the country and how it came to be. ChatGPT bans it from giving health, legal, and financial advice. Probably because people were using ChatGPT to diagnose their actual illnesses and not going to the doctor. Every time ChatGPT releases an update, it shows us how lonely the world is because they have to update the app more and more to make it less parasocial. Zoran Mamdani becomes the mayor of New York City, becoming the youngest mayor in over a century to lead New York. America got so much aura that people around the world cared about this election that aren't affected by it.
Yeah, bro, I would never live in New York, and I was actually tapped in. Why do I care about a mayor in a different state? I ain't even vote for my mayor. I don't even know what my mayor name is.
York signs a law to ban kids 15 and under from using social media, with the reason being to protect children's mental health and well-being. Good luck to those kids. The horrors of touching grass will scare anyone in 2025. The US mints its final penny, ending its production for 232 years. The penny, despite being worth 1 cent, costed 3.5 cents to make, which lost the US Treasury millions.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about pennies. Never did. They were always so annoying. And let's be real, a lot of times, everything is expensive. What you need a penny for? It ain't gonna do shit. Perhaps back then when everything was like about $1, I could see it. When the McChickens were like 99 cents, 100%. But now it's kind of, it's GG's.
No one really used the penny anyways, but it is sad to see her go. This would also be the second time Abraham Lincoln's head got taken out. Not the best luck for him. Jack Doherty gets arrested for blocking a road in Miami and also having drugs. This year had a lot of things people disagreed on, but we can all agree that this was a great sight to see. Tom Cruise receives his first ever Oscar and a well overdue one. For a man that's been leading Hollywood for like 35 years, I would have told him to f off and asked him why now. LeGoat James becomes the NBA player with the longest career in NBA history after his 23rd season starts.
Damn.
Trump signs an official bill to release the Epstein files after months of scandal and fighting it to not be released. He caved after both political sides agreed to the Epstein Files Transparency Act and had no choice. I know his ass was pissed in that Oval Office. He was not expecting this in his presidency. If it does end his presidency, he's probably happy with how much he made in the time he was there. I Show Speed won Streamer of the Year at the Esports Awards. A new study found that raccoons are in the early stages of self-domestication, meaning in the future it may be common for people to own pet raccoons. If I see
This shit is creepy. And I don't care. I don't care. No one's gonna convince me that raccoons should be pets. This shit is terrifying. And if I see this at night, I'm running. I'm running.
One of y'all's pet raccoons.
I'm sorry, but this is really boring. Well, guess what? Guess what, Say? Guess what? That's why we have the amazing ability to decide to click off if something isn't to our interest. You know? Yo, thank God for free will, because if you don't like something, you could take your ass and just do something else. You know? You're not chained. You're not chained to watching anything. You know, you could always click on something else and then decide to yourself, you know what? Let me go ahead and check back on this. You could go ahead, scroll through TikTok. You could go watch a movie. You could watch a YouTube video, you know? I don't know if you know this though. I'm just making sure you're aware. So next time you say something like that, at least your ass know you got the option. I don't like your hairline. Yeah, let's go. Okay, you just been slopping my meat the whole time. But you know what? Because y'all got YXL in your name, I'ma just assume it's all of, you know, y'all just, you know, it's all on kindness. It's just banter. I used to think anime was weird and think it was just a cartoon, but it has helped me build way more courage than I ever had. And I'm only on the 2nd season. Naruto's a prime example of someone who truly believes. Why do y'all think Kai is doing this? I don't know. I feel like it's a little interesting. I like, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool for people to have character development, but something about this feels so like out of the blue. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like it's so out of the blue. I don't know. I mean, granted, I understand why Kai's doing what he's like I understand why he's not streaming for a minute because, bro, chat, really think about it. This man has hit almost all metrics you could do as a streamer. 1 million views, 1 million subs, multiple Streamer of the Year awards. It's like, it's damn near mission completed. You feel me? But hey, shit. Hey, if anime is the next step for him, if designing clothes, then by all be it. But it's just such a like 180 shift.
Raccoon stealing my food out my pantry though, just know we got a Second Amendment for a reason. I would love to own one of these though, just look how cute it looks. Twitter/X rolls out one of the biggest social media updates, making accounts reveal the location they're posting from in order to combat bots. And nobody expected the scale of how bad the botting problem was. You had hella MAGA accounts being based in places like India or Nigeria.
Dude, you got way more worries in your own countries to be doing that.
DHS account being based in. This update proved that internet theory is real, and I feel most people knew that because you'll never meet anyone as extreme on it or even close to it in real life. Well, it turns out it's because these don't even live here. The Indian call center scams and Nigerian prince scams stopped working for old people, so the scammers got smart and became political grifters. Call them scammers, but they're smart and they know what makes them money in this climate. Scientists released a study that New York City is sinking and it may be at flood risk. It's going down on average 1 to 2 millimeters per year. It's understandable when you think of New York because without buildings, it's purely an island. I'm sure people in our century will be fine, but the next might randomly wake up and sink one day into the ground. The first anti-aging dog pills get funding from the FDA, meaning dogs could potentially live an extra year of their life. Memes of this month were things like "We Are Charlie Kirk," Border Zips, AI Baby Laughing, and Cassius Thundercock.
Okay, AI Baby Laugh is goated.
December 2025. RageBait gets named Oxford Word of the Year. And just so we can keep up historically with things, their 2024 Word of the Year was Brain Rot, and their 2023 Word of the Year was Riz.
Okay, they just trying to, okay, obviously they're just trying to gain media attention by catering to what everyone thinks is the word of the year.
They're about to be our future CEOs and engineers, dog, we're cooked. The amount of RageBait this year was insane though.
Wait, how much words get invented a year? I'm actually curious. How much words get added to the dictionary? Hundreds to thousands of words yearly with estimates over... Wait. English. Hundreds to thousands of words annually with estimates around 1,000 to 4,000 words yearly. 800 to 1,000... What? Hold on, what are some of the new words? You telling me I can talk some new languages every year and y'all niggas not gonna tell me which words get added? 1,000 new words? Like, I've been hearing the same shit since the beginning of time.
We replace it next year with positivity. Versace, the designer brand, gets bought out by...
Salah, why do you have a mouth? What type of fucking question is that? Why do you have a mouth? To suck toes, obviously. Like, stop asking questions you obviously know the answer to.
Prada. Versace had a good run. It's not 2012 anymore and people don't want to walk around looking like this. The co-founder of Kalshi, one of the biggest betting websites in the world right now, becomes the youngest self-made female billionaire at 29. Mexico officially changes its work week for...
I still think it's very harmful betting on real life events, bro, because there's certain people that are going to do certain things based off of their parlay of real life events. We need to eliminate that shit immediately. What do you mean you could put a parlay on who's gonna win office? You know how many people are gonna vote for that candidate just because of their parlay?
48 hours to 40. I understand how Mexicans are so hardworking because they've been working 48-hour weeks up until now. 40 hours itself is still way too much in the big 25 coming up to 26. If I become president in the future, just know I'll do 30-hour work weeks. I Shall Speed gets sued for $1 million by a robot company. This is due to him going on stream with the robot and beating it up.
Oh, Rizbot? I'm sorry, I'm not... No, Rizbot? That's what y'all naming y'all shit? You don't care for it.
Apparently breaking it. I get a lawsuit, but $1 million? This shit couldn't be worth more than $15,000 to make. I hope he wins just off the bullshit number they're throwing. Activision announces they're no longer doing back-to-back releases of Call of Duty games. This was due to the last game release, Black Ops 7, being on by everyone universally. The game is so bad, it was released this year and is already on sale for $30. People have been saying instead of releasing a game every year, wait a couple of years, then release something crazy. Australia officially banned social media for people aged 16 and under. They released a list of what's banned and not banned, with the obvious culprits being banned, but weirdly enough, they
Instagram?
Discord to not be banned. If you wanted to protect kids, this should be the first one being banned. It shows you how older generations genuinely have zero knowledge on things with the youth and what happens. The ban is poorly implemented too because people have bypassed it with printing out pictures. The architects of AI get named as Times Person of the Year. Can't wait to see all these dudes go bankrupt when the AI bubble pops. Zootopia 2 becomes the fastest PG rated film to make $1 billion. John Cena officially retires, ending his legendary 23-year run. WWE might be cooked after this. Like, what does it have, Logan Paul? There's not a...
And then they made him lose on his final match. I understand y'all trying to keep it on some, like, you know, realistic type of... No, it's y'all, like, stop disrespecting your legends, bro. Y'all made him lose to a nobody, too. If you gonna make him lose to, like, a Randy Orton or, like, someone that's, like, a fire-ass wrestler.
Single soul there right now that could live up to this status. We salute you, Off King. The Oscars decides to move to YouTube starting in 2029. It's crazy seeing the tides change growing up and all the old media dying off and coming to social media. Okay, this time...
it actually happened.
The Epstein Files by law officially released on December 19th. And you'll be glad to know that no official politicians were shown in it except Bill Clinton. Meaning Trump did nothing wrong, our politicians did nothing wrong, and we can all move on.
Talk about blacking out. I don't know if I can get a close-up of my phone. This is one of the documents that the Justice Department...
What did y'all expect, though?
Right,
this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. It's all black. It's just 100 pages of redaction. That's the transparency.
Yo, Lady Shotgun, hopefully all is well with you. Thank you so much for the 14 months. Such a long time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're getting here.
I don't even understand why they released it when this was gonna be the result. They really rolled the out like how Cardi did I Am Music. We got pictures of Winnie the Pooh with it for some reason. More framing of Michael Jackson, who it's...
Yo, holy shit. Michael Jackson was white as hell. Wait, at that point, was it just makeup or was his skin turning that white?
It's already proven by a victim he did nothing there. This man has been gone for 16 years and is still getting false allegation slander. Crazy. They made a mistake though because they got Trump on
one line.
In a court case from 2020, it's explained that Epstein introduced a 14-year-old to Trump. He then elbowed him and said, "This is a good one, right?"
Where Trump then smiled and shaked his head in agreement.
A couple people in the government definitely getting killed over.
Try not to be surprised challenge. Did y'all come on with the way Trump presents himself? Are we shocked? Are we shocked? Are we really shocked?
For this one, I can almost guarantee some intern there completely forgot to take this out. There's no defense for a 60 or 70-year-old man to not know the age of a goddamn 14-year-old child. To me, the way it looks, either way he's if he says he didn't know her age, people will say, how can you not tell that's a child? And if he lies and says it's fake news, the most likely outcome, he'll look more guilty. According to one of the main politicians, Ro Khanna, who led the effort to release it, they only released 2.5 gigabytes out of 300 gigabytes. Not even 3 or 4? How many people were involved in this? And the day after, they started removing the couple of photos that Trump was actually in the files on, which weren't even photos of him doing things with anyone. It was already public photos Epstein had with him. I can't fathom a US government being this incompetent and thinking people are this stupid. It's not the 70s. We got internet and social media.
Yeah, I heard there's some ways to unredact some of the files, but I haven't seen any new crazier information released.
Where we see everything now. I hope we see more in the future, and all the people involved in this have to be kicked out.
Look at these, like, this is like Instagram posts during the BLM era, just straight black squares, bro.
I'm sure in the next year's timeline, I'll be covering the impeachment and arrest of the people who covered this up. Jake Paul fights Anthony Joshua, getting knocked out in the 6th round and getting his jaw broken. Surprise, surprise, when Jake Paul doesn't fight a senior citizen or a random homeless man he found on the street, he gets completely clobbered and folded on the spot. To me, that's a perfect way to end off the year. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of 2025. Thank you to
I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10 year.
Everyone that watched me this year. We going for the milli for sure by next year. Make sure to sub to my second channel and game.
Shout out Tommy. Hey, YouTube, let me know what you think the best and worst moments of 2025 were. Let me know if you guys enjoyed 2025. Was 2025 a good year for you? Appreciate all the love and support throughout this year. 2026, we're definitely aiming for much more.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yo, this dude is not a real person, bro. Dude, you gotta be CIA, bro. You gotta be CIA. Is this the IRS trying to, like, you the IRS, bro? You trying to, like, what you trying to get, what you trying to do, bro? Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for all the subs this stream, man. You've been going crazy, bro. Real shit. You've been spazzing this whole stream, bro. Yo, Skullman, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, bro. You've been going stupid on these. You've been going stupid, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifters, man. Make sure y'all put W Mr. Skullman in the chat, man. Appreciate you. But like I was saying, much more bigger things planned in 2026. Believe that. 1 million sub videos still coming before the end of the year or maybe the start of next year. But nonetheless, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Check us out on Twitch. Check out the gaming channel and other channels in the link in the description below. Hopefully y'all had a great year. And I'll make sure I'll see y'all next year as well. YXL for life. Love y'all and peace. All right, chat. I know I said I was going to do body cams, but I think I might save like that for a whole segment next stream. Hold on, let me see, because I do have... We could definitely clear one, right? We could definitely clear one. 4 teens try killing cop after chase, and it's a 9-minute video. We could do one. Let's do one. Let's do one. Let's do one. Let's do one and call it a stream, right? 4 teens try killing cop after chase. That sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that is a crazy title. That is a crazy title. Let's get it. Lock in.
I'll kill you. Stop trying to kill my partner.
Those aren't wanted criminals, but children aged 12.
I'm sorry. That is a crazy way to start the video. What? 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 That is a crazy way to start the video. Bro, I'm trying to think. You 12 trying to kill a police officer. You haven't even lived life yet. You haven't even lived. You're not even in middle school yet. And you're already thinking on ending cops' lives. I feel like of everyone's life to end, a cop's life has to be like the crazier things you could do. Just because of how badly they're going to get you.
To 16 who had just stolen a car. Watch as they take police on a run and even try to kill one of them.
Occupied 3 times. Young male black juveniles.
Wait, so he already knew there was something wrong based on how young they look? Or did he scan the back of the car?
127 East.
Salah, are you going live New Year? I'm doing a 24-hour. I think that... how do I want to do this? You know what? I might do like a... Actually, I don't want to promise anything.
70 East. Do I have anybody up by 71? No. Damn it.
Long 54 reroute over there.
Okay, how much of this video is confrontation and how... Dude, there's... Come on, bro. That's dirty work right there. Okay, at least they pull over. At least they pulled over. That's... I don't know why they would do that knowing they're 12 and 16. Okay. You did all of that to steal a what? A Hyundai or a Kia? What is that?
270, just west of 71 South.
They definitely go and drive right now.
270 west of 71.
An Elantra? You about to go to jail over an Elantra? Gang, if you gonna steal a car, make sure that car gotta be like a 100K car.
Shut the vehicle off!
I hope this Prime sub I spent $0 on helps the debt you got. Bro, it helps in ways you can't imagine, bro. You could have spent that Prime anywhere else. Real ass nigga, I appreciate you.
Driver, shut the vehicle off!
This ain't GTA, gang. Okay, now you better speed since you about that big boy life. Since you about that life, you better keep going, my boy.
Alright, they're just fled from me in the back passenger.
Like, and plus, how fast are you possibly gonna go on an Elantra?
Leaned out of the car, pointed his finger at me. 71 North. They're
you won't flick him off too?
Still. I can't see if they have anything in their hands.
Interesting. So the cop not even speeding to get... Look, you're not even going that fast. I ain't even hear the engine purr or nothing like that. How you gonna escape the cops going freeway speed? He going that slow and he can still see you.
The kids were able to outrun the officer, but with the help of flock security cameras, another patrol unit soon located them parked at a gas station and called for backup.
out of every place you're gonna park in a public gas station. This is the time to park the car and disperse. Or y'all, you know what? Y'all are 12 years old. Y'all are like 16. Y'all don't know shit. And I'm not like, either way, I'm glad y'all got caught because y'all should not be stealing.
What happened next was nothing short of a movie scene.
All right, I think it's backed into a handicapped spot in Turkey Hill. I'm about 90% sure this is a vehicle. Let me know when you're close and I'll try and swoop it. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Hands up! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up! Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up!
Are they about to run him over? I'm sorry. You're not driving no truck. You're not driving no, like, TRX, no Ram. What do you think you're gonna do to an SUV? A police SUV at that. With a goddamn Hyundai Elantra. You not doing shit, my boy.
I'll kill you. Stop now. I will kill you.
Is he gonna try to run him over?
Trying to kill my partner? Yes.
No, I'm not.
Stop.
Wait, I'm a little slow. Yo, chat. How was he trying to kill the officer? Wait, what happened? Oh, by like running him over? Like, or like by trying to run the car over? Is that what he's saying? Dude, he was not gonna kill the officer. Come on, he was not gonna do shit with the officer. Wait, now with that car. Dude, come on, y'all got big ass cars. That car not gonna do shit.
Put him up. Put him up. Come here. Stay here.
All right. I'm open.
No. You're gonna stay right there.
Now y'all gotta pay in all these damages over what?
Hey, cover him. Don't move. Actually, put it in park.
Okay.
Put it in park. You, put it in park. All right,
y'all just threatened to say you was gonna kill us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm right. I can't get to the gear shift. It's still in drive.
This is racist. What the? You're an idiot. Yeah, I. This is the type of nigga that like use. I'm sorry. Do you know what racist? First and foremost. Do you know? Wait, are you saying like racist as in like race, like car? How you go from fuck them kids to this is racist? Yo, okay, I'm losing like an extreme amount of brain cells reading this.
Try the back seat. Try the back.
Why are you gonna break my arm?
I ain't gonna break your arm. I'm just holding on to you so you don't try to put it in drive again. You already tried to drive over my partner one time.
I feel like you want to snap.
You already tried to pull over my partner one time. I'm only gonna give you one of those. I ain't letting go while my partner's in the back seat. Well, I'll let go here in just a second.
Dude, just surrender. Like there's no possible way you're gonna escape. Not with that car. The fact that you're not cooperating after this is crazy. Even Lester can't get you out of this situation, bruh. What are you doing?
We don't got nothing on it.
Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Hold on to this. Hold on to this arm so you can't put it in gear.
Y'all gonna end up breaking my arm. Come on, Mom.
It ain't moving. No, can't. It's peeled.
It's 79797.
Step out.
I can't.
Yeah, your homie couldn't escape even if you wanted to. I saw that belly on him. Yeah. I see why he decided to stay in the car.
Step out. Turn around.
All right.
Turn around.
All right.
Put your phone down. Keep your hands up.
No, bro. And don't point that gun at my brother. All right, bro.
And what you gonna do? What you gonna do if he does? Come on, bro. Let's start assessing the situation. Well, and you're a terrible person. You gonna have your 12-year-old brother with you as you're stealing a car?
Go in the store. to it.
Orange hat needs detained too.
No, bro, what you mean?
He walked out.
Is he doing the Andrew Tate hand pose? Buddy, I don't know if you're trying to assess the situation, but there's no way of getting out of this one.
The car.
No, he didn't.
Really?
He didn't. Oh, tell me Sean to go over there too. Hey, I don't got no shoes on. Hey, big TRS, big bro. Big Honda boy, keep it 100. Hey, big TRS.
Yo, pick up your pants. Yo, officer, I'm not trying to see this man's ass cheeks right now.
Big dog. Hey, keep it 100. Hey, bro, listen, I'm getting right the back out, dog. Keep it 100.
You not getting out no time soon. Oh, cause you're 16?
Keep it 100. Big Honda boy.
Why are you tooting your horn like that? Like, yo ass got caught. Why aren't they showing his face? Cause he's a minor.
What's in the back seat of this car?
2 of the other juveniles involved had already stepped out of the car before police found them, but they were soon discovered and taken into custody. The 4 were aged 12, 13, 15, and 16, yet they didn't show even a hint of regret for what they had done.
So 2 of them ran off, okay. You see, I see why this man stayed though. He had no choice.
Just stay right there. You with me?
Yeah. See you able to crawl over? Yes, I am. Yep. Hold on, man. Let's clean up the seat.
All right, my man. Keep your hands where I can see. You're gonna come out here. When you come out of the car, you're gonna face right this way, okay?
Can I get my phone?
Nope, hands up. Face right this way.
Just like that.
Right, there you go. Palms together.
If I ask you a double cuff.
If I ask you a double cuff or whatever you do, dude, the fact that he even knows he needs a double cuff. Did you go through this before? Like, okay, what this marks is 2 things. First, my boy, we need to hit the gym. All right, there's no reason why we need double cuffs. And number 2, stop getting arrested.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this your car?
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff in that back seat.
Oh yeah. It's from the 4 that I was on.
Careful sitting down. It's a hard seat.
I love how, like, there's no comfort in the passenger or, like, the backside seats of a cop car.
Here you go. You good? Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, we're really sorry that happened to your car. We'll of course take a police report. We'll get all the information that we can about these guys. This is a stolen car that they stole out of Grove City, like just a little bit ago. Do you have your information for the car?
It's
like registration.
My fiance's. I don't.
Okay.
I think it's
Damn.
I don't even think it's in the car.
Okay.
I think the title
Is it registered to her?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to pull up maybe some information about her so that we can get that going?
He's trying to ram you guys?
He tried to run me over.
He was ramming the cars, and then I had to put my car in.
He looked at me, put it in gear, and drove right at me.
You're coming with me. Let's go. Step out.
Gotta get my shoes. Gotta get my shoes.
Dude, you about to get charged for damn near attempted murder and you giggling like this. Are you crazy?
You can get your shoes later.
What you mean?
Why you like?
Why this whole chat full of bots? No, it's not. No, yo, chat, no. That is why y'all be like, niggas. Some of y'all be normal, and some of y'all be saying the most random shit. I just been thinking about you, Salah, and I'm just wondering what kind of man has a beautiful cheek like that. You're not a real bro. What are you doing? I saw his titty jiggle. Yo, Salah, you a different type of sexy. You're Salah XC. Like, it's niggas like you that makes people question whether, like, some of y'all are real people. Like there's no way you're a functioning human being with brain cells. That might have been a little too mean. I apologize. Salah IRL petting zoo like Bonnie Blue. You see, like, honestly, no, I need to get some timeouts in the chat and like, cause some of y'all, yo, I remember seeing some YouTube comments about some niggas was like, yeah, the only reason like sometimes I don't pull up to the Twitch chats is because the chat be tweaking. They won't even be talking about real shit. No, lock in, bro. If it's not about the video, I don't care if the chat is silent. Cause some of y'all are be talking about some nonsense.
I should.
No. You can get your shoes later.
What you mean?
Why are you laughing, dude?
Cause, dog, cause you almost just broke my arm.
I didn't break anything.
Yeah, you did. Shut up.
Have a seat. How old are you?
14.
Yeah,
that car is still drivable after stopping there.
You want the fame, right? That's why you guys do all this stupid shit, right?
Nah. I was just going home.
Because it's fun, right?
Yeah, but
right.
y'all ain't had to hit me, though.
What's
Y'all made me hit my head.
The juveniles were
Yeah, and you was about to run another person over. I don't think that's equivalent, bro.
transported to jail, and their mothers were contacted and asked to accompany them through the process,
Oh, that's
but most
definitely the
refused to
12-year-old.
come to the police department, saying the kids deserved to go to jail.
Wow.
The situation was even worse for the 16-year-old driver, Jamil, whose mother said she would finally be able to sleep soundly knowing her son was no longer hurting himself on the streets.
Nah, that's genuinely sad, bro. For your mom to be happy that you're going to jail, or like that the fact that she could sleep knowing that you're at least in one area. Dude, she probably looks at you like a failure, bro. Imagine your own mother looking at you like you failed in life. That gotta be a different type of hurt.
All of them were charged with felonious assault, receiving stolen property, and failure to comply. 2 years after this incident, Jamil got into trouble again and
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
was sentenced to 15 to 18.5 years in prison.
Dude, why? Dude, you know how long 15 years is, chat? Most of us have only lived 15 years. None of us have, some of you, maybe like, I don't know if there's 30 plus year olds in the chat, but what are we doing?
For shooting another driver in the leg during a...
In the first couple of years that we lived don't even count because it zoomed through. So how are you comfortable with 15 years, bro?
15 to 18.5 years in prison for shooting another driver in the leg during a road rage incident. He was also ordered to pay $3,703 in restitution to the victim.
Yo, road rage is never that serious. You ain't gotta shoot bro in the leg, bro.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
Anyways, YouTube, moral of the story, bro. Stop stealing cars, and if you're a teen, stop. Just enjoy life, all right? All right, just enjoy life. Stay out of jail. Be happy. Why do you want to be locked up in 4 cells the entire time wondering, yo, that's not the way to live, bro. He's going to be out when he's like 30-something, bro. That's correct. 30-something, 40-something. I don't know. I think it's... Yeah, I don't know. Moral of the story. Drive safely. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. All right, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Plug channel is back. Check out the streams. Check out the gaming channel. All that good stuff. YXL for life. Love y'all. And peace. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and wrap this little stream up. Tight shit. Little Christmas Eve stream. Going to be live tomorrow on Christmas Day as well. Appreciate y'all for sticking by, man. I hope y'all have a happy holidays regardless of what you celebrate or if you decide to celebrate nothing. I will be live tomorrow. Uploads coming in. Gaming channel is still strike, so just be patient on that. It's going to come back Monday. That's when I'll be uploaded again. But aside from that, other channels are set to go. Plug channel is back, so make sure y'all are, tune into that.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Let me go ahead and VIP this nigga, bro. Let me go ahead and VIP this nigga, bro. Let me go ahead and VIP this nigga. Yo, bro. Skull, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you going this crazy this entire stream, bro. Real shit. That's real love. And you've been here damn near the entire stream, bro. That's love right there, bro. Mr. Skull, man. Bottom of my heart, bro. Thank you so much for the subs. Definitely made the stream. Bye. Thank you, man. But to all those that gifted, gave bits, shout out Riri too. Everyone that just chilled, even if you chatted, all the long time subbers, thank you so much. Hopefully y'all have an amazing day. Motivation of the day. Motivation of the day. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got for today. I'm gonna keep this one simple. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Well, actually, you don't have to regret forever. But all I know, bro, it's better to put the pain in now and put the work in than look back at yourself and be like, yo, what the hell did I done? What the hell did I do? While you got the opportunity to actually do things, do it. All right? All right? I want y'all to look back at your life, look back at the year and be like, wow, I couldn't have done anything better. And if that's not how you feel, then obviously you should be doing more. All right? And another thing, I know people be like, oh, calm down, you're young, whatever. I actually think, no, be hard on yourself. All right? Don't be hard on yourself to the point where it's affecting your mental health, but be critical of yourself. Ask yourself, yo, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, no, I'm not using, and don't use age as an excuse. Age as an excuse. I definitely think, yeah, you should live while you're young. But bro, come on, bro. You got a family to feed. We got friends to take care of. Don't wait till you're like 30, 40, 50 to start like getting shit together. Get it done now and enjoy life later. I think you need to get it out, set yourself for greatness, get paid, and then live life even while you're young. All right? Don't listen to him chat, do drugs. Okay, all right, wow. With that being said, man, love y'all, man. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your break. I'll be live tomorrow, live for the rest of the year, man. Riri, thank you so much for another sub. You've been goated. Appreciate you. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Saturday, I think, is the YXL Awards, if not Friday. One of those days, I don't know. Could be Saturday. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to have that at the end of the year. 24 hours before the end of the year. Love y'all, man. Have a great night. YXL for life. Love y'all. Matter of fact, let me change it, bro. We gotta. I want to end it off with a different song, bro. Shout out the We So Proud of Him, but I think it's time, bro. I might just keep it until the end of the year, but it's really time for us to like have another song. All right, chat, we move, bro. In life, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, bro. We're doing everything new next year too, bro. More emotes, more like we gotta let go of some things. New sounds. I gotta come up with a new song, bro. I don't know if it's just gonna be one song, but it's gonna be like, it might be a couple songs. I don't know, but let me think. What's a good song, bro? I need a song with like somewhat of a beat drop, and then You Fancy? No, that is not. No, I'm not. I need like a chill
With
song.
Google Play Games, you can play unlocked.
Drake, you want to play Drake, The Resistance? Cardi? Dude, no, we need a chill song. We need a chill song, bro. Something that's like vibey. Like, Young Boy, y'all trying to turn up at the end of the stream? And this is not gonna be the song, but I'm gonna just play this because I like
Wet your lips first, lick the tip now.
I'm gonna just play this because I like it. But this is not the song. But I need a chill song. You need a new outro as well for YouTube? No, that's staying. That's staying. That's 100% staying. But, chat, how y'all doing in life though? Y'all doing good? Like, how's y'all mental? Are y'all scared of anything? Are y'all happy? Is there anything that's worrying? Doing amazing. That's good to hear. Waiting until the 4-hour mark. Good, you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, amazing. I'm really glad to hear that, bro. Just make sure you're keeping that. There's gonna be some highs and lows, but just know, chat, with a lot of issues in life, time heals all. All right, sometimes there might not be an answer right there, but you just gotta put one foot in front of the other and just allow time to just heal it. All right, love y'all, man. Have a great night.
Get out of my photo.
YXL for life.
I only got one photo. Remember when I had that Lexus? No, our friendship don't go back that far. Tyler slept on my sofa, yeah. Niggas go back that far. I ain't smoked all year. This is the last song, so I'm finna wipe that off. Tolerance is so low. Still smoke a whole gar. Menage on my birthday. Tap out on the first stroke. This ain't no work day.
She don't give head anyway. Cause what niggas say, that's what she tell a man. What a difference this is makes. Niggas won't fight in the streets now. Shit starting to make my hands hurt. Jay hit me on the email, said I oughta act my network. Dog, this is chess now. Now fetch, I ain't running for a nigga. Ain't ran since track meets. That's the only time I ran from a nigga. You could change this track now. Could've changed this bitch a long time ago. No, ain't, no, and no. Shout out to Holly Grove. I'm from that 7th though. Twins, no, and Lance, no. Mark, no, and Matt, no. Shit went 180 on me.